What the hell is up? Good Monday. What is it? Is it Monday or Tuesday? I don't even know nowadays. Good Monday/Tuesday morning. It feels like a Monday because Mondays are always up in the air. But hey, I'm live in the morning. Can you believe that? That's right. I'm here to hang out with y'all, talk a little bit of stuff, and try to live stream a little bit more. Welcome to Mikey's World. That's right. Hopefully every Tuesday and Wednesday at least. And I want to say, please do me a favor. If I'm looking a little red, it's because of lighting, not because I'm really excited down there. Because I don't know how to do the lighting. I don't know how to create a set. I don't know how to do artwork to create shows. I don't know how to edit videos in my old age. Shit. I don't know how to do anything. But the one thing I do know how to do is talk. Tell stories. Hang out with some good people. Try to find good people in the world, not the evil trolls that have a worse life than I do. And my life's, not the grandest. But I'm still blessed and happy to be here. So, as we do on every show, let's get the selling and what they call digital panhandling out of the way. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel for early and exclusive content. It helps support your boy to try to make a living. Not a good living. This is my job. It's not a good job. But hey, it's all I have and I accept my fate. We're going to talk about AI today too. But like I said, consider becoming a member of the channel. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. And I got donation portals on the screen and down below doing the entire show for the people that came in and they're like, he entertains me. I like him. I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to become a member. I'm going to send him a couple of bucks. Why? Because I like this dude. This is my cup of tea. He is the droid I'm looking for. That's what we have to do. I don't know why people get mad that you ask for donations when you're trying to entertain and you make YouTube your job. I don't understand why people complain, try to make fun of you. I've accepted it. Why can't you? How does me making $10, $20 a show for 3 hours, how does it affect you? Because I made $30 in 2 hours? And you didn't make anything? I have to go to work every day to make $30. I have to go to work for 2 hours to make $30. And he does it in 2 to 3 hours doing nothing but sitting at a table in a chair and talking to people. I have donation portals down below and on screen. Got the Venmo, the Cash Apps, the PayPal, and my merchandise store. Please consider picking up some stuff. I've been working on my merchandise store in the background, trying to make it look as decent as possible. and have the right amount of products or whatever I got going for me. And it's been a whirlwind. I'm not a web designer and working with that program, so I haven't been able to update it, but I've been meaning to for like 2 months now. Maybe that'll be the running joke as my merchandise store. But hey, everybody gets their stuff. You guys saw at the beginning of today's show or every show, I post pictures and stuff that they send me from merchandise or autographs or whatever I've sent them. I try to show it. The respect for you guys supporting, loving me, being there for me, and I appreciate that. So when you pick up something from the merchandise store, it comes with a video from me. Should I get it on screen? Yeah, I don't think we need to do that. You guys can check it out when you want to. But yeah, it'll hopefully be updated by the end of this month officially. And a lot of the products are going to be gone away. So there's a bunch of products right now available. And I think I'm going to limit it down to like 8 products. And then every month I'm going to have a drop with a new product or t-shirt design or something. I don't know. I'm still working it out with a couple of people, but I'm doing my best. But every merchandise pickup, even during today's show, comes with a video from me thanking you for the support. And I got cameos available if you want a birthday shout out. You want me to say some stuff, do a tagline for your podcast, your videos, or say something to your wife, ask her to marry you through a Cameo. Got that available for a small fee. It's not that expensive. I think it's like $50, $55, something like that. And I think I get like $30 out of it. They take that much money. But every Cameo comes with an autographed signed by me at a later date in the mail, sent separately. So it's kind of worth it. All right. I did my selling for today. And during today's live stream, I might not be able to get to every single comment in the regular chat. Members will get privileges. This is a subscriber only podcast, so you got to be a subscriber to talk to me. And then super chats will always get priority. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. All right, we're done doing the selling. Let me see who's online. I want to give respect to the first commenter is Idiocracy. Not to be confused with the movie that is now a documentary on today's world. We got Idiocracy saying the one and only MRB, and he keeps the head ringing. Ring, ding, dong, ring-a-ling-ling, ding, dong. Keep the head ringing. Ring, ding, dong, ring-a-ling. I did a rap at the end of my last live stream. I think I placed it for high-end members because I had some haters coming after me wanting to watch it and make fun of it on their stream. So I put it for the members of the high thing. So if they want to watch it, make fun of it on their live stream, they're going to have to pay $20 to become a member. I did that for the next couple days. But that's what you got to do. You got to beat them at their own game. Or you got to at least try to milk those little piggies. Because that's what they are. If they want to use my behind paywall content, that's the problem I'm having. I have behind paywall content. I'm not saying it's good content. That's not what I said. But I have behind paywall content. And even though I block these people, because I don't agree with them, or I don't really like the way they do things. But it's behind paywall. And you block them. And YouTube still allows you or them to become a member after you've blocked them from your YouTubes or whatever. It allows them to become a member. And if my member is $2, then they get to become a member even though I blocked them for $2 because YouTube's getting the money. But now they can still watch my behind paywall membership content on their live streams. And they can still broadcast it and use me to make money or make comedy off of my behind paywall content. That doesn't make sense to me. That's a problem I have with YouTube. But you can't get a hold of YouTube. Why are people that I don't want in my circle that I block because they use my content and, critique me or go after me, which is legal. They can do it. I don't agree with it. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch all the harassment. I don't want to watch it. But they can do it. But then I make it paywall content behind memberships or whatever the case may be. And YouTube still allows these people to get that content and use it for their content. Yeah, I don't agree with that. That's something that needs to be looked at. Because I can understand if it's made public at that moment. But when it's, behind a paywall, I don't think they should be able to still be a member. Well, you're getting $1 off of them a month. You're still making money off the haters. Yeah, well, then they watch my show on their channel. And then other people that might have become members of my channel are no longer going to become members. Why? Because this person, every time I upload a video, and it is for members only for the first 2 or 3 days, they watch it on their show. So people will never become a member because every time I put a show or a content or a piece of whatever, video content on there, they watch it on their show because they're somehow still a member of my channel. So now I've lost money indirectly from people that might have became a member for a couple of bucks. So it kind of sucks, when you're hustling for every dollar and every subscriber and every person. And let's move along. I just wanted to give you all my thought process on that. We got Chris Thompson online. What's up, Chris? Miss Marcy's online. That's right. We got the Queen Mother. The Queen Mother. I want to put a face to the name. I think I hit you guys, or you guys hit me up on social media, but I always like to put a face to the name. And then MK Solid's telling me that I need to make stickers. Are you talking about my website? Apparently you can make stickers on YouTube. Man, I need to put in way more work than I've been doing. I typically, to be quite honest with you, with my health issues, and some days are better than others. Some days are better than others. Some days are better than others. Sorry, I had to have my Morrissey or my Slim Fiction, for every day. But with my health, man, I don't have a lot of good work in me for my body. Even sitting at a desk doing computer work with my eyes and everything. I technically on a good day might only have 3 or 4 hours, man, to do anything. That's one of the problems. But apparently I can make stickers that you guys can buy for with super chats or this or that. And I'm just one man. Is that from the Elephant Man? I am a man. I am a human. I am a human. Shutborn mush. Any bobbleheads or anything? You know what? No, from my merchandise store, that's another issue. I don't know what products, how to make them. I don't have money to have people create them beforehand because you got to make them, create them, and then you got to get them in stock. Then you got to sell them. Then you got to ship them. I can't do all that shit. If one of you all wants to be like a producer or something like that to handle all that shit for me, pay the money up front until I have it. Let me know. But yeah, that would be really, really cool. A Zoltan bobble shoot. I got you. Hope you're well. What's up, Rick Hunter? Oh, RWO. Dude, I know you guys. The real world order. The Rick world order. Yes, Ryan A. I am live, brother. And I got an earache, man. I ain't going to lie. I was sick like last week for a couple of days, and then I thought it went away. And then this is what always happens to me whenever I get really, really sick is my ears start to hurt behind, like here at the bottom of my ears. Then it goes to my throat, and then everything swells up, and then I got like a virus or a flu or this or that. Then I have to be on antibiotics. It hasn't happened for like 2 years, so I guess I'm fucking due. Excuse my language, and I hope not. but it's hurting right now. My ear is hurting really bad. And it just feels like it might be a couple of days more, and then I think it might be a flu. But I'm hoping I just slept on my ear wrong or something like that. I got a lot of ear problems we don't need to talk about. MK Solid, remember those green hologram stickers from the 80s and 90s? Those are too expensive to make anymore. Man, you know what? I used to collect a lot of trading cards, and we'll get into today's shows in a couple of seconds. We're going to talk about a few different things. So I hope you guys will stick with me and hang out with me. And we got a goal. I don't know what it is. Probably $60, like always, even though it says 100 down below. We got a goal of $60. If you guys want me to do Dabbleverse content, I will. Or we can do story time of some wild stories from my life if we meet the goal. So $60 total, whether it be Venmo, PayPal, whatever, you know. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I used to collect trading cards, and the Marvel cards during the pandemic, when trading cards were getting real popular, I started seeing the prices for the Marvel superhero trading cards, and I got a lot of them, probably all of them. And I collected all the holograms from the Marvel trading cards, the silver ones. They had like the Silver Surfer, you know, the Wolverine, and all that in the hologram form. Oh man! So I started looking up my collection a little bit, and I need to do that for one of these shows. I need to break out some of my collection. I'm still blessed to have it. Who knows, man? When I need money, I'm probably gonna have to sell these fucking things for $5 here, $4 there, just to pay your fucking bills. What a life! What people do for money. But yeah, I love that stuff, man. And those holograms became worth a lot of money. And I have a lot of Garbage Pail Kids. They came out with a metal series of Garbage Pail Kids called Topps Chrome. And then they recreated, I think, Series 1 in Topps Chrome. It was like these metal cards. So they recreated Garbage Pail Kids Series 1 in the Chrome. And I bought a lot of them. I think I got like Nasty Nick. I never got Atom Bomb, but I got a lot of the Series 1 in Topps Chrome from like 2012 or 11 or whenever they recreated the Topps Chrome of the Garbage Pail Kids Series 1. And yeah, I got a lot of them. Not a lot. Let's call it maybe 50 cards. So it's kind of fun, man. See, these are the things that make me have a good time. You know, not all the hateful, spiteful content, not all the politics, all the fucking news, all the bullshit. Thinking about the 90s and 80s and the technology and the trading cards and the comic books and the fucking movies. Man, that's what I miss. So that's what Mikey's World is going to be about moving forward for the most part. Okay, I'm going to have my off days. We're going to have those idiot episodes where I'm sad or I'm talking about anxiety or whatever the fucking case may be, because that's real life. But you know what? That's what Mikey's World is going to be about. Positive stuff. Positive stuff. And I want to respect you all as much as I can while still trying to, you know, make some super chats or whatever the case may be. And now this. What's up, brother or sister? I wish I kept 80s baseball cards, Garbage Pail Kids cards too. Yeah. I mean, that's what I feel about my video game systems. I owned every video game system moving forward, like Sega, TurboGrafx. I didn't keep them. There was points in my life where I sold them or gave them to somebody after, in my opinion, they were obsolete. Like if I had PlayStation 2 or 3, I'd give out my PlayStation 1 to a kid, you know, that I met a girl or I was hanging out with a girl, maybe trying to date her, whatever the case may be, and she had a child. Like I'd be like, you know, can I give your child like a birthday gift? Can it be my PlayStation 1? You know, why didn't you buy him a new one? Because I don't got a lot of money. I gotta woo girls to be my girlfriend as best as possible. So if I have to give her child the PlayStation 1 that was in my collection and whatever video games I had, so fucking be it. But that's what I did. I gave out my collections. There was a couple occasions where a new system came out and I sold them. You get it like in order to get the new system. Maybe I sold the PS2 that I modified to play all the games. I sold it to afford the PS3. You know what I mean? Like get $100 for it, and the PS3 would be like $300. So at least you got some money back. But now looking back, I'm like, why the hell did you do that? Why the hell did you do that? Sarah! Is this Sarah K? If it is, you know our friendship means the world to me. And thank you for climbing into my YouTube. If it is Sarah K. But yeah, that's what I did. So I wish I would have kept my video game systems. I really, really do. But now they got the minis. I've been trying to collect the freaking minis. Trying to collect all of them. And I've been trying to like modify them all. Where you put all those system games on it. So I got the NES Mini, the one. I put as many games as I could on there, like 100 something 50 USA games on the mini Nintendo. I got the mini SNES, the Super Nintendo. I put all the 150 USA popular games that I like on the mini NES. Then I bought the Genesis Mini, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And I tried to modify the Genesis Mini with all the Genesis games, but I must have done it incorrectly or bought the wrong USB because it really hasn't happened. So I got to go back and try to figure it out again. So I only got the games that came with the mini Genesis, but I had to buy a little USB to try to put the new games on it. And yay! Oh, I already saw that one. Yay! Hacka hacka. I'm just kidding. But I got to redo the Genesis one and figure out how to do that. All right, let me answer a question. Mike, did you meet or know Corey Haim at all? I did. Corey Feldman and Corey Haim, many occasions. Many occasions. The Coreys have been a staple of 1 or 2 or 3 meetings a year back in the days. But I didn't really do that much. And then here's a little tidbit. Corey Haim bought a property close to where I used to live. Very close. And they were filming the 2 Coreys around that time. It might have been the final season or whatever, but they filmed the 2 Coreys and they were walking in the neighborhood and they didn't know that I was living in the neighborhood, and they had all the little cameras and everything, and they got me on camera one time for, I think, one of the final seasons of the 2 Coreys, but I didn't make the final cut because there was nothing interesting about it. But they were like, oh shit, what's up, Mike? What's up, Mike? And then they had their cameras with them while he was buying a little house and a little property in the neighborhood. So yeah. That's what happened back then. Then also Tia and Tamara. Now that I'm thinking about reality shows with actors, Tia and Tamara, I went to acting class with them. They were, sister, and then their brother was a football player at a school that I used to go watch all the time. I forgot the name of the school. Why can't I think of it? Some things I can think about perfectly, and other things I can't. But they had a reality show, Tia and Tamara, and they invited me over one day to like have a lunch or like a brunch. They were inviting over like actor friends of theirs from our acting school and stuff like that for their reality show. And we had to sign like an NDA or a this or a that when we went there. And I don't think it made the episode. I didn't really watch that show at that time. But Tia and Tamara, I think they had a reality show. I don't know how many years ago, but they invited me over for brunch. I went over with Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie fame, and we had like a couple other people there as well. but they filmed it for like the Tia Tamara sister reality show, whatever the hell it was. I don't fucking remember. I don't even know if it made the air. I'm in a couple of documentaries too with Chad Allen from the '90s. Jonathan Brandish had a documentary or these news clips. I'm on E Entertainment Television with Brittany when she visited the El Capitan in Hollywood to watch her own movie. So I gotta find those clips, man. I know they're out there. Look at the ladies turning out for Mikey this morning. Ladies man needs a bottle of Cavassier. Pass the Cavassier. I went out one night to a club, in my partying days. And then that song came out, Pass the Cavassier. Pass the Cavassier. And, I was drinking a little bit, going out dancing and doing whatever the hell I would do. Thinking I was a rebel, but losing some weight dancing. And then I went to a bar with a couple of girls that we were gonna have a I guess a club night, whatever you want to call it. And I was gonna buy them drinks, of course. So because that song was popular around that time, Pass the Cavassier. I was like, yeah, let's start off the night with some shots of Cavassier. Let me get 2 shots of Cavassier for each one of us, and a chaser or whatever. So then I think it ended up being like 6 shots of Cavassier and then like 3 like lemon lime spritzer chasers or whatever. and then all of a sudden the bill came right after that because I paid right away. I think it was like $140 or something like that. $150 right at that moment. I was like, oh shit. Fuck the Cavassier. And then I started singing after I saw the bill. Fuck this Cavassier. Fuck this Cavassier. Oh my goodness. There it is. There's a super chat. Thank you so much, Ryan A, for the $2. Appreciate you so freaking much. I do. I'm seeing all the text and everything. I'm just not going to respond to every regular text. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to. We're just trying to hang out and talk and whatever today. Sarah, how much would you want me to say? You're being a brat, aren't you? You want me to say it with my lisp. That's what you're doing, Sarah. And only because it's coming from a cute girl. I would normally block people for shit like this. The sarcasm. I would normally do that. And you're a little bit of a sarcastic, unique person. And I believe this is Sarah K now. All right, I'll say it for you, Sarah. Because I saw you drinking coffee the other day and taking your little briskly walk. I thought that was cute. How much wood would a chuck... Damn, I can't even say it. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Bam, if that had S's, I was fucked. If that had suffering succotage, I am screwed. We'll leave it at that. That's what I do because I'm not rich. I sell my older version of PlayStations to buy the newer versions. Exactly. And now this. That's what I do exactly. Did you live in Hollywood? You're trying to get the area, right? I lived north of Hollywood. The $4.99 one didn't work, but $1.99 did. Who knows with credit cards or how it works. I love Sister Sister. It sucks that T and Tamara don't talk. Do they? They don't talk anymore? What the fuck happened? I'll be honest with you. We had our reunion for our acting classes. We had like a reunion maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. And they were supposed to come, but they didn't. So, yeah, I'll have to look it up. I'll have to get up to date with that. Did you own the Atari Jaguar? The games were not good, but it was a cool-looking system. I regret not saving it. I hope they make a mini. No, I never owned the Jaguar. My friend did, and we played a game called Lynx. It was kind of like a Tetris, but it went like this, like, I don't know, with little crystals or whatever. Then they made the portable Atari Jaguar. Maybe that was what it was called, the Lynx. I'm not quite sure, but my friend had all of those, and we used to. He lived up in Bel Air, and I would hang out with him. And he had the Atari Jaguar Lynx, and we would play that there. Plus, we grew up playing the PC games like Leisure Suit Larry, you know, the games to try to see the boobies from the girls on the computers. Man, it's fun times, dude. I was doing work in Hollywood once. I got my nautical star tattoo from the two-story head shop across the street from the Chinese theater. All right, that's awesome. Yeah, I was going to get a tattoo there one day across the street on Hollywood when I was there one night, probably being a drunken idiot trying to, you know, like woo a girl. And I went in there and I asked them for a tattoo of something. I think it was the Raiders logo. And then they were like $300 or something like that. And I was like, yeah, go F yourself. What's up, Omni1 Slash, longtime fan, finally to catch a stream. That's awesome. I think it's political. Don't hold me to it. Yeah, the world has been divided politically, especially in 2020 when all that stuff happened as well with COVID and all that. Man, I lost so many friends whenever I would post anything. I'm still losing them to this day, conspiratorially linked-wise. And there you go. All right, let's do this. Let's kind of start the show while we can hang out and have our talks in a little bit. So what did I want to talk about today? I don't know, just some interesting things that came up the last couple of days for me. Now that I'm on a positive kick, I'm on a positive turn. I got some money that I wasn't expecting that alleviated my fears to, you know, pay my bills for probably the next couple months. And that really made my mental stability better, because when you know you have the money to pay your rent and your bills for 2 months ahead of time, that makes you feel like a king instead of worrying and becoming depressed. So I got some extra money that I wasn't expecting, you know, thank the Lord. And a lot of you guys were helping me out as well. Plus I got these gifted computers that are working decently. So my life is full of blessings. So I just want to thank you all. I am humble enough to say I appreciate and I love you all. But I'm on a positive kick. My health was feeling pretty decent after I went to the doctors, got some shots, got some information. I'm still worried about this surgery that I'm probably going to do, and it's probably going to be at the end of the mid-July to the end of July that I'm going to do it. I'm still scared shitless of that, I ain't going to lie. Getting stent surgery. But for now, I'm on a positive kick. So I'm trying to bring positive to some of my YouTube videos. So let's do it. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. We got James Furpo. I need to make a Raider video, man. This week, I'm going to make one. I promise you, James, on my Raider channel. I just haven't had time to get into it. Plus, I got more subscribers on this channel. And let's be honest, James, I love Raider Nation. I love them. But they're the cheapest motherfuckers I know. Ain't no super chats coming through them at all. Ain't no memberships coming through my channels at all. Ain't nothing going on. I mean, they're good people. But we're all broke as a joke. You know? So it's a little bit easier for me to make at least $20, $30 on this channel than my Raider channel going live for 2 or 3 hours. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm on a positive kick, y'all. Trying to do my best, trying to bring y'all some positive content instead of all the negative stuff that we're just seeing and witnessing. And that's the type of YouTuber I want to be and I hope to be. I hope to have better content, more professional content. You know, I'm still working on that with all my technology, but we're going to tell some stories today. I just signed with ChatGPT. Well, I mean, I signed up for them. I made an account. Not that they're a sponsor. But ChatGPT, if you want to sponsor me, shit, let me know. I'd like to figure out how to make some cool videos. So I wanted to make some pictures today, you know, for my a logo or something for my broadcast. So you guys might have saw it. I think I got one online. Let me share the screen. And so I made this one, and it took me a little while to try to make it, but here's one that I made on Sonora. What is it called? Sora. This is what I'm kind of using. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Chris. My processor blew out my PC. I know the pain, dude. I know the pain. Thank you, and now this about the surgery. But I kind of was, so I was telling chat, let me see if I can go to the other screen. How do I do this? So I was telling chat GPT, I guess they allow me to make images, right? So I was fooling around with it this morning. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, I'm trying to get on a schedule and be on a better positive kick. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'll do my best. So this show, I kind of wanted it to be inspired by Bobby's World. You know, that cartoon that a lot of us love from the 80s. Hi, I'm Bobby. So then I was trying to tell ChatGPT, I can't even say it, ChatGPT or Sora. I said, put MichaelRayBower in Bobby's World. And then these were the first ones that came up. These were the first ones that came up. And I'm like, that's not me. And then, so then I wrote something else bigger, different, like a different thing, trying to learn how to use it. MichaelRayBower in the cartoon type universe like Bobby's World with, I don't know how I can read the whole prompt, but with the words Mikey World in text above me. So then it gave me these. And I'm like, these are fucking cute. You gotta admit, these are damn cute, yo. And I was like, man, I was kind of enjoying it. I'm like, oh shit, am I gonna have to pay for ChatGPT? Because I ain't got no money. And then I said, I liked it, right? But I wanted to show me like fat me or whatever, you know, like. So then I wrote, show MichaelRayBower, the actor, in a Family Guy type of world style with a Hollywood iconic backdrops. What's up, PMVG? What's up, Brent Mania? Love you, brother. Brent Mania celebrated his birthday yesterday. And my friend Sarah Osborne celebrated her birthday. Brent and Sarah celebrated their birthday yesterday. So give them all a happy birthday. They deserve it. I love these people in my life. They're amazing. So there they are. And Sarah, oh, you know what? I can do that too. Sarah, if you're watching, even Brent too, if you're watching and you want to hang out in a little bit, let me know. And I think I can send the link for you to join in a little bit. So let me know. Oh, Toons is here. Toons is the gentleman that gifted me the computers. The only reason I'm able to do this stuff is because of Toons. I can't thank you enough, Toons. I owe you the world. I owe you the world. I owe you the freaking world. Remember, I typed in 90s child TV show actor song and it gave me the song about you? That's right. Maybe I should play it or show the words in a little bit. I'm learning how to open up Facebook and other things while I do StreamYard, but my computer keeps going in and out with the internet, like it lags. But I just have to push through. But I'm learning how to do that. That's why maybe these podcasts are going to get bigger and better and funner, because I'm learning how to watch things and it's kind of working, but it keeps telling me the internet keeps going low. I don't know whether that's internet feed, StreamYard, my processing power, I don't know. But I'm just going to keep on keeping on. Remember Brady Bunch? Keep on dancing all through the night. We're going to keep on doing it right. We're going to keep on dancing. We're going to keep on dancing. We're going to keep on dancing all through the night. Famous episode of Brady Bunch. Oh, Brent Mania. Man, Brent Mania just sent me $5 on his fucking birthday. Wow, what amazing people, man. What amazing people. And in the future, I'm going to start allowing members to join the live stream on certain days with a link in the membership only section. So if you become a member, you're going to get the live stream to join. But I still got to learn how to like block out the bad people. All right. So let me get back to this. So then I told it, show MichaelRayBower, the actor. Thank you, Brent, again, and Ryan A. So I said, show MichaelRayBower. Damn it, how do I get rid of that? Okay. Then I said, show MichaelRayBower, actor in a Family Guy or cartoon style with Hollywood iconic images in the background. So there it is. And maybe we can get it a little bit closer. But it's got like the Pantay. How do I zoom in? Will that zoom in? No. I guess you can't zoom in. I don't know. So it created that one, and it's got like the Pantages Theater, and it has a Matrix. And I told it to write Mikey's World in a Matrix style because, you know, I love that stuff. And then this came out, or these 4 came out. They give you 4 different options. You know, it's kind of cool. There's Capitol Records. Sarah, there it is. Sarah's here. Say happy birthday to Sarah. She's such an amazing soul in my life. She's been one of my bestest friends as well as Brent Mania or Brent. It was her birthday yesterday too. So please say hi to Sarah. Wish her a beautiful happy birthday as well for yesterday. Yeah, I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I decided to live stream and hang out. Chat GPT, they ask you questions when you join them. They were like, Michael, what is your birth date? Your this date? What is your full name? They're getting all that fucking information, man. Chat GPT, dude. That's what they're doing. They're probably spying us right now. What's up, P-Tier? What's up, Brody Cannon? So it created this image, and I liked it with Capitol Records and all that. And I liked the 4 images it created. I really did. Look, it's got this one's got the, what do they call it? Where you look at the moon? Can't even think. The Griffith Observatory. That's kind of where we filmed Salute Your Shorts. It's got the El Capitan, Capitol Records, the Hollywood sign. Griffith Observatory is there's a place right next to it called Griffith Park. That's where we filmed Salute Your Shorts. They had a place called the Griffith Park Boys Camp. And it's right by Griffith Park Observatory. That's where we filmed a lot of the outside camp stuff. So it's called the Griffith Park Boys Camp. So Chat GPT created that, right? But I didn't like it. I'm like, why isn't it showing me looking like me? Like my real self. So then I wrote it again. Show MichaelRayBower in front of a major Hollywood icons or something like that with Mikey Worlds in the background. So then it created these. But I said, try to show me for real. I'm like, what the hell? This is not me. This is not looking like me. But it looks cool. Now it had the Bobby's World writing that said Mikey's World. I'm like, finally, we got the Bobby's World writing for my logo. And then it came out with all these different ones with the Hollywood sign and all that because I'm an actor. And then, I told you to put aliens in the sky. So it put aliens in the sky. This is pretty cool, right? Happy birthday, Sarah. What's up, Muttering Jake? Muttering John. That is from Stuttering John. They call him Muttering John. That's pretty cool. So I like what it created, but it just... And in the real world, you would have had... I mean, it sucks that they're taking work away from real artists. I understand that. I'm not here to dispute that. But in the real world, if I had to talk to an artist to do this stuff, it would have cost me probably $200 at least for all this artwork, and might have been more. It would have taken 3 weeks, and then I'd have to say, no, I want a different design. And then would it be worth it for that artist for $200 that I paid him to do it? I don't know. Because now we've worked on it for 2 or 3 weeks. AI is doing this shit in like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, with 4 or 5 different versions. I mean, I understand it. It fucking sucks. But it's also fucking amazing. For people like me with no talent and skills to do artwork. It's freaking amazing. And then, I don't know what I wrote it, but I said, show MichaelRayBower, the real actor. And then I uploaded a picture. I noticed an area where I could upload a picture. So I put a picture of me in front of these speakers from a commercial, a Pepsi amp commercial that I did. People think it's Mountain Dew, it's Pepsi amp. Where I have speakers behind me. So I uploaded that picture and I said, use this picture with the Bobby's World writing and the Hollywood sign in the background. So it created these. But I also said use animation. So it created these. So it used the real picture, but then it made me look a little weird. But then it did it a cartoon style one. And I mean, I'm just sharing. I don't have to share them all with you guys, but I thought it was really, really cool. And now it's like, yeah, that's more what I'm thinking about. But look at my face. I look so freaking pissed off. Oh, Chris Thompson, dude, for the hell of it. Love you, brother. Oh, man. And you have a broken PC right now, too, and you're sending me $5? Oh, man. Hey, Chris, quick question. There's somebody trying to send me a guitar, Salute Your Shorts guitar or something like that. And his name is Chris. Is that you? I'm getting them confused. Because I know you work with guitars and music. Is it you? Are you the same person? I don't know. Please let me know. So, but I didn't like this. So I told it, I go, can we remix it and use that exact animation cartoon, but make me happier? And then it came out with these. And I thought it was cool, but I didn't look really happier. What do you mean? Yes, it's you for the guitar, or nope? I'm a little confused. A little confused. I'm all for AI. It's got to be able to run a government better than the last 10 years. I can agree with that, dude. And again, members get priority in chat. So it created these. I like this one a lot. I love that verbiage or that writing. But then I went back and I'm like, where's the Hollywood icon? Where's the Hollywood icons? And then put conspiracy logos. Like I'm building on top of building on top of building. So here it is. This, I said, believe that. And I said, make myself excited and happy. So there it is. And I think it's kind of cool. I fucking love it. I feel so proud. I feel like I did the artwork, but I didn't. But I love it. I love it. I think it kind of suits me. I'm an actor in Hollywood. I love Hollywood. I don't know why the hell it got Las Vegas, though. Damn. I didn't tell it I was a Raider fan. I didn't tell it I was a Raider fan. Why does it have San Francisco like Oakland? Oh, shit. I didn't tell ChatGPT. I said, look, more Hollywood iconic locations. Dude, it went and found out I'm an Oakland Raiders fan, a Las Vegas Raiders fan, Hollywood actor, conspiracy logos. And then that's why, whoa, blowing my mind, y'all. Because I didn't tell it anything about Las Vegas. I said Hollywood icons. But there it is. Bigfoot, aliens, I don't know, conspiracy logos. That shit is crazy, yo. And then this one, I was going to use this one, but it had CIA logos and shit like that. And I'm like, if I put that, people are going to call me a shill. He's a shill. He's from Hollywood. He's a paid opponent. He's with the CIA. He's a disinformation agent. So but I can use this at different times for my logo for YouTube videos or whatever. But this was kind of cool. What are these other buildings though? I didn't really look into it. I don't know. What locations are these? What did you say? It was looking into my mind. Yeah, it was. It was. What the hell? Why did it? You know what? If there's ever a blow up on the U.S. Bank Tower, if there's ever an event at any of these locations, they're gonna find these pictures on my YouTube channel, and they're gonna say, that's who he did it. He predicted it. Predictive programming. Damn, was Sora predictive programming? Fuck. But I think this is the one I used today. This one was really cool. It had aliens. It had a conspiracy type logo. It had Hollywood. It had Big Ben. Why would now this is what's making me think, y'all, because I'm a conspiracy minded person. We were talking about Las Vegas a second ago. I did not tell it to put Big Ben or the Statue of Liberty. I didn't tell it to do that. I said put like conspiracy logos and stuff like that. Why the fuck did it pick Big Ben, Capitol Hill, the Statue of Liberty, the Washington Monument, the Griffith Observatory? Are they going to blow up the Griffith Observatory? Are they going to blow up Capitol Records soon? The Golden Gate Bridge? What the fuck? Sora, Chat GPT? Oh, you're right. It wrote MIKEY'S World. I just realized that it says MIKEY'S World. Who wrote that? Jacktober Junkie? Damn, I missed that. You're right. I'm going to have to tell it to redo it again. Maybe we can do it. We can redo it here. Oh, see, no, there it says MIKEY'S World. And have MIKEY'S World text in bottom like Bobby's World cartoon text. I don't know. Let's remix it and see what happens. How do I remix it? Oh, all I have to do is say replace bottom text with MIKEY'S World text in Bobby's World font. Keep exact photo as is, but replace. I don't know if that'll work, but you're right. It says milk in text. Okay, see what happens. Hello, MichaelRayBower. What's up, King Alexander? Good to see y'all. Sarah said, so cool. I need to learn how to do this. Yeah, I think you can sign up for a free account. Just go to ChatGPT, sign up for a free account. Maybe we'll talk later, and whatever I learned, I can help you out with, Sarah. But yeah, I like it so far. But it's weird how they put those iconic locations. It really is weird. It is really, really weird to me how they did that. Milky Ray, is that a new candy bar? That'd be a good ass fucking candy bar. Shit. If we're gonna make a candy bar, what kind of candy bar would we fucking make with that name, Milky Way? It would have to have something with milk. I'll be honest with you, my favorite candy bars, I got 3 of them. Whatchamacallit, and that's the name. Mr. Good Bar. And cherry. There's one with like a cherry, like liquid. Oh my God, I forget. It's like chocolate covered cherries, but it has a liquid. I forgot the name of it. So if I made a candy bar called Mikey's World, it would be a combination of cherries with like peanuts and chocolate, like a cherry flavor, and it would have some crunch to it, like a Mr. Good bar and a whatchamacallit, but it would be cherry flavored. Yeah, damn, we need to do that. I need to make a candy bar and sell that shit on my store. Everybody's making coffee and selling it as a brand. I might as well make a fucking candy bar for fat asses like me. Oh my goodness, that'd be fucking great. What type of candy bar would you guys make? What would be your 3 flavors? Mine would be chocolate, cherries, peanuts, and like a milky cream. A cream of some young guy or girl. No, that sounded really bad. Young girl. I don't want young girls. I want adult women. Cream of some adult women. Oh, guys. You could tell with the way I think in Hollywood, I have to be worried about everything I freaking say. Everything I freaking say. All right. It says they made the new one. I don't know how they did it. Hold on. How do I go to... It said they made the new one. Is this the new one? This one might be the new one. Where I told... Or it still says Milky's World. See? Hold on, let me just take it off screen because I don't want to mess with anything. I want to make sure we got the right one. Yeah, that is the new one. Yeah, that is the new one that it made. Keep exact photo, but replace. Yeah, that is it. All right, there it is. So it doesn't say Milky's World anymore. That's pretty awesome. But here it says like Milky's World. It looks weird. I guess it's that. Maybe that's the AI thing. Remember with fingers, it wasn't allowing people to do fingers. It was doing really weird things with fingers. Maybe it does that with any single straight object like an eye for Mikey's World. I don't know. That's very, very interesting. That one looks like Mikey's World. Mikey Ray, is that a new candy bar? Oh, yeah. So let's get to some comments. 0 Fifth Avenue, that's your favorites. Milky Midnight. My dad is listening while we're on the way home. He said, tell you, hi, Big Boss Man. What's up, Brent's dad? Oh, you gave me his name. Stan the man. Congratulations, man. Happy belated Father's Day for you taking care of Brent for all these years. You're an amazing man and a human being. God bless you all so much. And what did you do for Brent's birthday, baby? What'd you do for it? Let me know. Hopefully you guys went out and got a good steak or something like that. That would have been really good. Oh, it sounds so good. I can't eat food like that. So there it is. All right. Let's do something. Should we create something while we're here? I don't think we can. I don't know how to do that. Should I create something while we're here? It says create video, but I think you got to be a paid member to create a video. Because I'd love to create an opening intro, like a cartoon style, and make some music for it, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet. But that's really cool. Ah, this is a cool picture. Let's look at some of the AI photos they got. That's the Roadrunner. I guess people have made these photos, right? Calvin and Hobbes. Dude, AI is the shit. I hate to admit it. I hate to admit it. That's really crazy, dude. So I'm AI now. Oh, that's right. This is the website you can do the action figures. I got to make like a DonkeyLips action figure. I got to do that, man. I don't know how to do it live, like while we're here, because it keeps going to the website. It doesn't give me the option to do it. I don't know what that is. Filter by images. Images. How do I get back to the spot where I can do my own stuff? Oh, gosh. That's insane. Sorry, guys. I'm going to take it off screen. I just want to see how I get back to my chat GPT. To do something. Where's the little thing where I can make my own? Like the home screen. I have no clue where the home screen is. Can we not show the home screen? Oh, maybe that's what it is. Okay, maybe that's what it is. Library. There we go. Okay, I think we can do it. Create animated. Oh no, create DonkeyLips from Nickelodeon's Salute Your Shorts as a action figure in a box with a fishing pole. I guess that's what I wore in the intro. I don't know. Let's see what happens, y'all. I'm getting hot already, boy. It's been hot out here in LA, like 90 something degrees the last couple of days, and my apartment gets like 15 to 20 degrees bigger. Let's see what it creates for me. There you go. It's spelled Mikey with two eyes because you need both eyes to see through conspiracies or something. Probably, dude. Probably. Oh, he made pot roast. Your dad did. Oh, that's awesome. Send AI action figure to a 3D printer. You know what? That's a good idea. That is a very good idea. Did I ever audition for the Ernest movies? Not that I know of, but my good friend Patrick Day is in Ernest Goes to Camp. My good friend Patrick Day. It probably won't because of copyright. Some people can't get around it. Who knows what it's going to do and what it's going to give us. But I'm not going to fool around with this all day because I got some other things I wanted to talk about or hang out with. But it does take time, but it's really cool, right? That I'm able to, like, not that I'm able to, but some amazing artwork that I would have never been able to do unless it was for this stuff, you know, for free of charge that I don't have any money for. Fantastic. So Larry Jester, I know you were like trying to create artwork for me. Oh shit, it did something. All right, let's check them out, y'all. First time for everything. How do I make the screen bigger? See, it doesn't zoom in. But there it is. That's the first version of DonkeyLips with in an action figure. That's not bad, y'all. Shit. I might, you know what I'm gonna do for like maybe some of my photos, like autograph photos or something? I can figure out some artwork to print up like this, and then I can print pictures and autograph it to some of y'all, you know? Like, it's amazing, dude. Freaking amazing. It doesn't really look like me. I'd have to fool around with the stats, but oh my God, they actually wrote the logo of Nickelodeon on it. Oh, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Shit. These are really cool, man. It's just so cool to imagine this was an actual action figure. Even though it doesn't exactly look like me, that we can milk that for a different time. I'd probably have to get a picture of DonkeyLips and upload it to make it different or better. But we're gonna leave it like that for now. So far, this is the best one that would look a little bit like me. That would be the one, in my opinion, out of the 4 that they made. That would be the one that looks like me the most. But I love the final. I love this one. The writing, the Salute Your Shorts writing. I freaking love it. I love that writing, and I love that background imagery. I would love that writing and background imagery on this one. But that's fucking amazing, y'all. Shit, that is wild. And I did this all free of charge through AI, dude. And it wrote Nickelodeon wrong. It says Nickelodeon because they can't write Nickelodeon. Does it say Nickelodeon on all of them? Nope. This one says Nickelodeon. This one says Nickelodeon. And this one says Nickelodeon. See, it's like a conspiracy theorist. You got to look at things closely and see if it works. It's crazy, dude. It's wild, y'all. Sorry, I'm new to AI and all this other stuff, man. This shit is like amazing to me. Wow. Wowzer. Damn. Now, I'm sure people that would buy a 3D printer, they'd have to paint it and all that other stuff, but that is freaking awesome, yo. See what you guys are saying. Does it have the authentic "this thing came apart" line or action? DonkeyLips with the kung fu grip, the masturbation grip. DonkeyLips with the masturbation grip. Oh my gosh. Dude, I was 17 years of age or 16. I think the first episode I was 15. Yeah, the first episode, the pilot that we did, I was 15. Then when we started filming episodes, I think I was like 16 or 15 and a half, turning 16 that year. Then I turned 17. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I turned 16 while we were filming the show because I was studying to get my driver's license. Then I bought my first car, a Chrysler LeBaron convertible. Man, shit, should I share the story? Should I find my first car? I'm going to share my first car with everybody if that's okay with you all. Chrysler LeBaron convertible. My first car that I bought. I think it was a 1987 or 88 Chrysler LeBaron convertible. See if there's a picture that I can show everybody in convertible form. You know what? I think it was a 1987 that I ended up buying. I was just trying to find a picture of one that looked exactly like mine. Mine was red. Oh, let me write red. Come on. Red top down. Maybe it was a 1989. Oh, yeah, it was a 1989. Yeah, this is it. All right, let me see if I can get it on screen. God, it's fun that I kind of know how to like add images and have a lot of screens going while it's working while I'm live, like kind of being a producer. I mean, I kind of knew how to do it before, but I never really tried my best. This is kind of fun. This makes me want to go live more. Plus, I'm in a positive mood. But like, all right, so I have to what? Stop that one screen. Okay, I have to stop that screen. Then I have to bing bong bing. You guys know that joke. Um, so this is my first car that I bought, and might have a picture of me walking away from it. But yeah, this was the first car I bought, like in 1991 or 92. I bought a Chrysler LeBaron convertible. It was like this one. It had a white top that I would always put down. That was my first car when I got my license while I was working on Salute Your Shorts. And I was so proud. I drove it to work one day and I parked it in the lot in the background. I was so freaking proud. I'm so proud of myself today. You know why? Because I got a car. I'm so proud. You know, I worked to get my license, learn how to drive. It cost me like $300 to take classes. Then I bought my own car, and I wanted a convertible because I was out in Cali where the weather was warm. I wanted to get some bitches. I wanted to get some bitches. And you know what? Real quickly, I'm going to look. I think I have a picture I might be able to look at from those days that it might be here on my hard drive that I've been recently going through my pictures. Let me see if I can pull that one up. On set, maybe one of these photos will do it. I think I have a picture of me walking from the car. Somebody took of me when I arrived that first day with my new car. We should probably look at a lot of these pictures at another time. I could have swore I had a picture like that where I'm walking from my car. Maybe I missed it. Let me just give a quick glance through again. Thank you guys for putting up with me. I didn't have anything prepared. Just hanging out, doing my own show, or hangout, or whatever you want to call it. God, I could have sworn I had a picture of me walking by the car. Oh, there it is. Yeah. This is on the background of the set. So how do I open it? What program? Okay. Why did it go big screen? I don't want big screen. Okay. Come on. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. Rahid! All right, now I have to stop the other screen. I'm learning. Please forgive me. Now I have to share the screen of SYS. I guess it's a window. It's not a screen. And I have to add it to the stage. And there it is. This is in the background of Salute Your Shorts. And I think the left is my... Damn, you know what? That doesn't look like my car now that I think about it. That's not my car. I thought it was my car. But look, the keys are in my hand. I swear my car's there somewhere. I swear. But the keys are in my hand. I was so proud. That was my first day driving to set. I was like, because everybody knew that it was going to be my first day driving in my new car to the set. But yeah, that's not my car. I thought it was. My car was a convertible. It had the convertible top, and it was red. So that's not my car. And then there's our school. There's our Salute Your Shorts school right there behind. There it is, right there behind. So we got other behind the scenes Salute Your Shorts photos. I think all of them are on my Facebook. So if you guys... Well, I got 5,000 friends on Facebook. I can't add anybody else. But if you're a hot girl, I'm just kidding. All right. I'll leave that for now. Hey, if you guys want to see the the entire Salute Your Shorts photograph biography that I have in this folder, let's get some super chats going, maybe for another $25. Sorry, I have to milk it. Got to make some money. But if you guys want to see like the entire Salute Your Shorts photograph that I have in this folder, let's get like $25 in donations in the next, 15, 20 minutes, and we'll do it. Sorry, got to milk shit. It's how you make a living. You got to tease them. You got to tease them, and then you please them. You got to tease them, and once they pay, you please them. You tease, then pay, then please. TPP. 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 Oh, my goodness. All right, everybody. Once again, please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Have Cash App donations available. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, merchandise store to support your boy to make a living. All information is in the screen, in the description. Thank you all for the love and the support. And that's my digital panhandling, besides the commercials that YouTube gives you constantly. Oh, my ear. It hurts so dang much. All right, we were looking over AI. We don't need to do AI again. We had a good time with that. When I get some off time, I should mess around with it. But man, that'd be really awesome. I'm having a good time with this Chat GPT thing. And I feel so bad because I've had people create artwork for me, and then I paid them a little bit of money, like $100 or whatever the case may be. And, it took them like, a couple of days or a week, and it sucks. I'm not going to say it wasn't as good, but it's real artwork, which I love more than this. But this AI shit, I'm scared of it, but I'm so excited right now. I'm excited to try to make videos, logos, intros, fix some of my pictures. Oh, I love it. Oh, shit, I got a donation. Yeah, that's my dude. Muttering John. You're a good dude, Mike. Your channel is fun. Oh, thank you, my dude. Yeah, no disrespect intended. I know you're in that Dabbleverse, which is fine. There are some good people in the Dabbleverse. But most of the content is nitpicking, yelling, complaining, exposing, making fun of each person individually, sarcasm. There's more to the world than that. We need fun. Because let's be honest, most of the people in the Dabbleverse, no disrespect meant. It might sound disrespectful. But they're all just as lonely as I am. They're all just probably as broke as I am, or struggling mentally, physically, spiritually. They got to find the fun, man. They got to find the fun. But, I've had a good couple of days, the Lord, and you guys have blessed me, so thank you. Yeah, regardless said, yeah, but Dabbleverse. Dude, I love your avatar, dude, from Airplane. One of the greatest movies. They don't make movies like that no more. The parody movies, I was in a parody movie, man. I'm in it. You can see me, but they cut out my lines, but I'm in it. It's called High School High. I'm wearing, what's the guy from Saturday Night Live? He's like becomes a teacher in that school, that parody movie by the Farrelly brothers. I worked with Peter Farrelly and Bobby Farrelly. I worked with Peter and Bobby Farrelly in the movie High School High. Then I worked with Ivan Reitman. My God, my life is beautiful. I'm so blessed. But my goodness, dude, they don't make movies like that anymore. But I worked in that movie High School High, right? So I auditioned for some of the main characters, but they didn't give me that role. They gave me a smaller part. They said, hey, will you be a heckler? Will you be a heckler? I'm like, hell yeah, I get to work with the guy, John Lovitch from Saturday Night Live. And so I was a heckler. So in the auditorium scene where Tia Carrera, that's where I met Tia too. We became friends too a little bit. That's where I met Tia Carrera, and then John Lovitch, where he gets introduced to the LA school, right? In High School High in the beginning of the movie. Then they show the crowd yelling at him and screaming at him and throwing things and doing whatever the crowd does. And I had a couple of lines like "F you, buddy," and then, but when I went, they told me to bring like they said like gangster gear because I was bald headed at the time. I think I was bald headed at the time. Maybe that's why I didn't get a role because they thought of me more like a gangster at the school. But I got the part. I went to set. I brought Raider jerseys and beanies and stuff like that. So then they put me in a Raider jersey, and then they put me in the front row of the audience to do my lines for that day. And it was awesome. We had dogs and people holding dogs in Long Beach, California. And John Lovett, it was such a fun day. I knew a lot of the people. That's why I met MIKEY for the first time, MIKEY Pfeiffer. We became friends. But it was fucking fun, right? So you can watch me in High School High in the auditorium scene. I should probably pull it up. I don't know how to do that. Will the quality be good? I don't know. Let me see if they got it online since I'm trying to learn how to do this. High School High. I got credit for it, but I don't think I ended up in the final credits because they cut me out. But I think I'm on IMDb as it. John Lovitch intro. And again, I'll get trademarked if I play the whole thing. High school scene. Maybe it's online. I don't fucking know. I'm looking at YouTube, trying to see what happens. I don't see it so far. Maybe I wrote it wrong incorrectly to find it. I don't know, man. John Lovitch intro auditorium, maybe if I write auditorium. Opening credits. Let me just quickly look and see if this is the intro where he goes to the auditorium. I won't put it on screen until I look. Sorry, they had the girl from Big Bang Theory, Kelly. I'm trying to see if they show the auditorium where he walks in at all, and if I'm there. It might not be in the beginning. The auditorium scene might be a few minutes later. Oh, no. They're not showing it. They're not showing it. I'd have to find it. I'd have to find it another way. Maybe I have it in my files. I don't know. But I'm not going to worry about it. But I promise you guys, I'm in it. And if you look for me, if you got a 4K version of it, a Blu-ray version of it, I'm there somewhere. So I'm there. I promise you. Oh my gosh, Cher's still hooking it up. Ooh, what is that? Is that an ant? Ooh, no, that was a little little bug, one of those little flying bugs. What are they called? Gnats. Ooh. Dude, I don't know how they get in. Well, my window's broken in the bathroom. Shit, I hate it when I have them. Thank you so much for the $2, Cher. I appreciate that. That's right. They're coming out with a Spaceballs 2. Right? They're coming out with a Spaceballs 2. That's insane. I think Mel Brooks is 98 years of age. And they're coming out with a Spaceballs 2. It's freaking awesome. And they're making a new Naked Gun, are they? What's up, Psych? Toon said, love it. Love it or leave it. But I promise you guys, if you go watch High School High, you're gonna find me. I think I'm wearing a black beanie, might be a white beanie, and a Raider jersey. But you'll know it's me. Just look for a semi-fat frame. I think I'm next to a Chinese girl. Damn, dude, do I have any pictures from it? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta look at my own stuff real quickly, dude. Please, please forgive me for not entertaining while I look at stuff, but I just gotta see if I had the scene or whatever. So all right, how do I do it? Do I have any movie pics from it? Okay, how do I go to? Okay, so it's not under photos. Where would it be? It'd be under acting. Sorry, I got all these different photos. I don't know how to find things. High school high. Do I have any pictures from it? Oh, I have one picture of it. I think I zoomed in or something like that. I don't have the clip. I had to put an arrow or something because I basically got cut out of the movie. But still, it's still one of the funnest days of. It was 2 days of my life out there working. I wish they would have called me back to be in some other different scenes, but I'm still friends to this day with Peter and Bobby Fairley on Facebook and stuff like that. Okay, I got it. All right, let me show this on screen. Bing bong bing. I'm sorry, I love you, Keanu. But they were making that a joke when you were looking for information. They were saying bing bong bing or whatever. I think that's cute and beautiful. I love it. I do the same thing. Okie dokie. Share the screen, share the window, share the tab. It's a lot of work, man. That's why you got to be prepared for like a couple hours before, and you got to know what you're going to talk about. Or if you have a producer, you can do it in a much better way. So there it is. That's the scene from High School High. Oh, I'm wearing a red beanie. I am wearing a red beanie. That's one of the earlier scenes. There I am. Oh, I was wearing the Hostetler jersey. Oh shit, Hostetler. Let's go, Jeff Hostetler, baby. That's Raider lore, baby. Raider lore. Raider freaking lore, Jeff Hostetler. I mean, let's check out some other girls in here. Damn, I'm doing what Patrick Melton does on Nobody Likes Onions. I shouldn't have said it, but I'm kind of over being mad at people. But let's check out some other people. Dude, I was flirting with girls all day, man. I'm a lonely dude. I'm a lonely boy. I ain't got a home. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But there it is. That's like the opening scene. I think that was probably the best shot of me from High School High. I think later in the scene, then I'm on these chairs right here at the bottom, these chairs. I'm on these chairs, and then that's where I said my lines or whatever. And they filmed me close up and stuff like that. Oh, reacting to John Lovitch. But that's still really cool, dude. I'm so proud, man. I'm basically an extra in High School High, but fuck it, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself. This guy was cool, man. I remember, dude, there's some fun people on there, man, on the set that day. There's some fun, dude. They were smoking weed while we were waiting for them to film. There were so many extras. Look at that. Look how many extras are. There were so many on High School High, y'all. So fucking many. That they were pulling out weed and smoking it like in front of the directors and then people like I think John Lovitz probably did some. I know Mekhi Phifer did. He's like, yeah, let me get a tote. What's up, Bower? We were eating sandwiches and shit. It was hot as hell. And then above you, you can't see it, but up here they have these rafters. See, there's the basketball court. And they had like security guards with dogs and guns. Like the high school is so tough that they have to have like security guards and oh my gosh, man. Oh gosh, I want to go back. I want to do everything different. I want to make better choices. I want to communicate better. I didn't know how to network back then. I really didn't. I wasn't good at it. I would get a job working with big popular people. Oh, thank you, Sarah. You're too good to me. But I was working with like big popular people, and you got to network in Hollywood. You got to know how to, approach people. maybe create a friendship, maybe write a script, hang out, write a movie, or talk to the directors. Or, you got to learn how to network. Or if you're a girl, you got to give it up. You got to give up your nanny. Sometimes the casting couch, they call it. That is a real thing. I have heard stories of it from some people I know, and there's been a lot of bad proposals from producers to friends of mine. I have heard stories like that, but I didn't know how to network. I didn't know how to network, and I'm a little bit weird, to be quite honest with you. My brain is different. I'm a little bit different. Like I didn't want to be in Hollywood. I wanted to be at home playing Nintendo with the Mexicans in my neighborhood. They're all probably gone now, thanks to ice, baby. But I didn't know how to network. I really didn't. I would go home after work. I didn't when I was hanging out with Leonardo and Toby and a lot of these people from acting class. I didn't hang out that much. And when I did, they would have events like a rock and roll concert, like River Phoenix was going to concerts and the bars like that, and Leo and all them. Dude, I was paying my family's bills with whatever money I had. My dad had me at an old age. My dad probably had me when he was 40 years of age or something like that. So by the time I'm 16, 17, he's like already 55, 56, struggling. But I didn't network, man. I just went home. Just went home and did my own fucking thing. But I wish I did it differently. I might have had a longer lasting career. I don't know. People didn't want to work with me sometimes a lot after. Professionally, I'm a great actor. They brought me back for many episodes. But in people's real lives, like whether it be David Duchovny or, certain people like that, I rubbed them the wrong way, Chuck. You gotta rub me the right way, Chuck. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I feel sad, man. I was always misunderstood. I was always misunderstood. Story of my life, the day was gone. What's up, Array of Light? We were just showing me from High School High. I got cut out of the movie, but I auditioned for it and worked on it for 2 days. But we were showing me from that movie with John Lovitz, High School High, that I got cut out of. And you know what? I'm going to make you a moderator. Oh, I can't do it on here. I'm not on YouTube. I'll make you a moderator later, Array of Light, just for shits and giggles. And I got to be on yours and Chris Thompson's show. Hit me up, man. Maybe we can do it in the next week or so. All right, let's get this off stage. Let me check out some of your guys' comments, man. I'm sorry. I've been avoiding. Damn, I've already been online almost 2 hours. My body's starting to feel some sort of way. But it's good for my heart. It's good for my heart rate. None of these girls were safe with Bower around. I wish. Dude, I love the movie Rat Race. It's a race. I hope I win. It's a race. I hope I win. Dude, that's where I fell in love with Mr. Bean. I fell in love with Mr. Bean, y'all. Yeah, you probably would, Larry, but you deserve it, dude. A lot of you guys are like just hardcore. I don't want to call you all fans, but like friends. A lot of you guys are online almost every time I'm online. So I just appreciate you. I do. Your career ain't over till you call it, Mikey. Don't stop trying. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light. People. I love music, man. We listened to music on the last episode. I got very emotional. We had a good time. Man, that video got tagged by like 8 or 9 flags or copyrights or whatever they call it. It didn't take the video. It just said I cannot monetize it and stuff like that. But thank goodness there wasn't an actual copyright. Like, oh, you have to take the video down. But life is about the journey that make the stories. You sharing the journey, good and bad and indifferent. Wow, that's beautiful words, man. See, that's the shit that I want my show to be about. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Check out the song called High Ren. High Ren. Please Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood is one of my favorite Animal songs. Is that a group called The Animals? What's up, Justin? Good to see you, brother. All right, what was I going to do? What do you call it? I don't know if I should look up all these videos and stuff. Should I even look at the Dabbleverse stuff? I got my Instagram open. Oh, in case somebody wanted to join, if they're on my Instagram, maybe I can send you a link to join. So, like Sarah, I have two Sarahs hanging out with me today: Sarah Osborne or Sarah K, or Ray of Light or whatever. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram, and if you want to join the live stream and talk for a little bit, maybe I can do that today. Learn how to do it officially. Let's talk about this real quick. Sarah said, "I think I'll start out." That's right, you lost your account or whatever. I'm sorry about that. Be mad. You guys know each other? Be mad. So, not that I'm rich or anything, but I think it was Tunes. It was Tunes. If you're still online, you're the one that, like, I was talking about buying a Minolta Pocket Cam, I think they're called, instead of my phone. Even though my phone is probably better graphics, I wanted like a flip video, like a Pocket Cam or something like that. But I can't afford the DJ Osmo Pocket. 1, 2, or 3. I can't afford any of them. Because they're like $800 for the 3. I think the 2 is probably $500, $600, $400. Then the used number 1 is still like $200 and something, $50. And but I wanted a Pocket Cam because my phone, the audio doesn't work. Then I hook up a lavalier or whatever they call it, a microphone, and that one goes in and out and it doesn't work properly. And it's hard to hold my phone to turn it because you got to get, and then it works tough for me. So a Pocket Cam is something that I wish I had the money for, but I think on the last live stream or two, Toon sent me like 50 something dollars, like $50. And I think it was probably for this. So thanks to the good Lord that I got some money, to help me pay my bills for the next couple months that I wasn't really expecting. Not that I have any extra money. I really do not. But I'm like, dude, if I want to vlog and get better content, to make more donations or super chats or get more memberships, I have to do shit bigger and better. I just have to, with whatever little bit of time I have. And that's what you guys are seeing. I'm trying to manifest it with what we've been doing. But I went online looking, and I think the other one was called the Minolta, right? It was called the Minolta MK4 P2 or something. But that one was like $100. I think it was like $89. But I don't know. I couldn't do it. But I found this one. Whoops. I clicked the wrong button. I found this one, and I didn't get it here. This one says like $70. I didn't get this one. I found one for $49. No, I think it was $59. Yeah, I found one for $59. And again, it is not original. It's probably a cheap Chinese version or whatever the case may be. But I picked it up because it comes with like a mic, even though it has a wire. I wish it was. Oh, you guys can't see it. How come it's not showing on screen? Oh, because it opened up another screen. Okay, so let me get that on screen. It opened up another screen. It didn't do it all at once. Okay, maybe this will work. So I got this one. because it comes with the lavalier mic, and it comes with like a 64 card. And the Minolta one, I did find a Minolta one for like $70 from a name brand, but it looked exactly like this. The Minolta one just had a different body. It had a different body, but it looked exactly like this. The top, it doesn't do a 360. I think it goes 270. How do I show the pictures of like full on closer? Oh, I guess there. Whoops. Okay, so that shows the zoom, but I can make it. I can zoom in, right? Yeah, I'm learning this stuff little by little. I don't know how good it is, but like, so I picked this up, and it'll probably be here hopefully by Monday. It said Saturday or something, but hopefully it'll be here by Monday. I'm gonna test it out. I'm sure it's not the best quality. I don't know if it's gonna have a stabilizer. It says it does. It says it's for action. You know, but you got to buy what you can afford. But I got it for $59 somewhere else, new. There you go. I need that for my farm animals. Yeah, I tried to find videos of these exact ones, you know, to test out the quality, but I couldn't really find any. Maximum, go back and watch earlier in the show. You're going to love it. We had a good time. We made Salute Your Shorts action figures and AI. It was a good time. It was a good time. Mikey in the morning. Yeah, I don't know if I can do this every day because my schedule is so up in the air, Raylight. But I'm sure, you know, it's not the best quality or whatever. I just hope it's decent enough for the $50 that I paid, thanks to tunes and donations. And I'm hoping to find better content, you know, moving forward. It says it has 4K resolution, but my computers, and they're not 4K. Can I ask somebody a quick question? This is what I was thinking about. Somebody might know it better than I. All right, my monitor on the computers that I'm using are not 4K. My computers are not 4K. But if I film in 4K, then I upload the footage in 4K, will I be able to edit it and watch it on a computer and a monitor that's not 4K? Will it be taken down to 1080p or 1280p, whatever the best format is? Will I be able to edit and watch it as 4K and then upload it to YouTube as 4K? But will I be able to watch it in 1080p or 12p or whatever the hell I got? Will I be able to do that even though my monitor is not 4K? Will it automatically make it 1080p? Like, I don't know these things. I really don't. Chris is my tech man. Resolution won't matter for your visual, but they will be able to edit in. Sounds right. You set the edit size and you should have no issues with 4K. You will not notice the great detail change. Because I want to edit in 4K with a program. I think I'm going to buy a program or something. I don't know. I'm probably going to have to get one illegally because I ain't got a lot of money. But I want to edit in 4K. But when I'm watching it, will I be able to see it, or will it be a black screen because it's in 4K? I'm just confused, man. You know? What are the ratings? Oh, are there ratings on here? It says 4.2, but I think these are lies. Because I couldn't find this Zoom Phone camera anywhere. I couldn't find it anywhere. And it says it has wireless transmission. This body 4K camera supports Wi-Fi hotspot connection. I can't go live on it, can I? I don't think I can. With my phone. That'd be awesome. If I could somehow connect it to my phone and go live on YouTube, I doubt it. I'm probably going to have to film it, then bring it home. I know people say just use your phone, just use your phone. I should have bought a a rotary thing for $100 that does it. But my phone, it has problems. I have an iPhone SE2 that I bought used, and it has problems. My video was not 4K, and I was doing 4K music videos for buddies. Okay. For both 4K question and the camera, hooking up the phone. Ask AI. I know I should. But I just figured you guys are online with me right now, so I'd ask you. Apparently, it has a 1 point something 4 display. Digital display. Digital. It's got stabilization. I doubt it. It's probably not the best. I did find one video where somebody had a camera that looked a lot like this, and it only rotates 270 degrees. That means to the left and to the right. But I guarantee you it's not electric. I probably got to do it with my hand. For $60, what do you expect? And I don't know if the colors are going to be bright or vivacious, like her bosom. Vivacious. But I'm just proud and happy to think that I might be able to have something kind of like the flip video camera from many years ago that you can just hold and film. And but all of those flip cameras would break. They would just constantly break. And I'm sure this one might do the same, but I got to take care of it with ease. But hey, I was blessed with like $55 or something. So I bought it for $60 total. You know, let's see what happens. I think I can return it on Amazon within 10 or 12 days or something like that. But hey, little things, man. It's so funny how little things make people happy, you know. Even though it's probably not the best. I should have just got more money and bought a DJI Osmo. But I can't afford that. I just have to be realistic with my life. I guess I got the Temu version. So we'll see what it is. I think there was a video, though, of somebody. I think there was a video. Did I download it? There was a video somewhere of somebody buying one of those a year ago that looked exactly like that. And they showed the comparison. I don't know if I downloaded that video the other day. So I'm trying to look to see if I did download it. Maybe we could watch it together to see the temporary quality. Digital display. Do you guys do that? Do you sing music when you're trying to do something? That's why, you know, the truth is, whenever you guys are probably at work at home on your computer doing whatever you got to do when you wake up, it's always good to have background music. Something in the background that you like to listen to and sing in the background and makes you feel good. Makes you feel good, you know? What's up, Mike Roberts? Good to see you today. God bless you. Mike, why not try and stand up like Stuttering John? Oh, I thought you were telling my fat ass to stand up. You know what? I probably should have. I haven't stood up for 2 or 3 hours now. That's not good on my body. Why not try stand up? I don't have a car at the moment. I don't have the time to travel to places to do stand up. So I'm struggling in a lot of areas. You know, until you have your health and some other things right, you have to wait in line to do stand up. You have to go to Hollywood to the locations. You have to park your car. You got to get lunch. You got to make sure you can get on stage. I'm not able to do it, man. Not right now. But if somebody lives in LA and wants to help me start that side of my career, come pick me up every couple of days. We go out to a comedy bar and I'll try to do stand-up. Let me know. Hit me up on social media. I'll do it. I'll do it. I will say this at 4K, that 64 gigabyte card won't hold much. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I saw other ones like 128 that maybe I could buy for $15 or $20 in the future. But I think I read the 4K card at 64 gigabyte might film an hour and 15 minutes. And think about it. If it does at least an hour, I can do a nice walk, in the neighborhood and talk. Again, I don't know the quality of anything, but I can walk and talk for a little bit. If I go to a restaurant or eat some food, I could film. If I cook food here, instead of having to pick up my phone and try to find the lighting and cook my food at the same time like this, I can use this. Or I could use both. And then I can edit a video together with both the footage, So it's going to be a good thing. I just hope it's not a POS completely for like $60. I just really hope it's not, because I have bought products before for like $20, $30, whatever, like a Temu version of that original product. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I messed up with the Chinese version. Bing, bong, bing. All right. So the show's 2 hours in. Let's get some super chats, some thumbs up, some likes. Let's get some Venmo, some PayPal, some Cash Apps. Start letting me know what you guys want to see. And I'm gonna bring it up right now. Let me get the screen here. Yeah. Do you guys know the show Tinfoil Hat Podcast? It's by a guy named Sam Tripoli. Let me see if I can get it on screen. I guess he's in the Dabbleverse a little bit as well, but not really. But he's a comedian that I met many years ago. He had a popular show called The Naughty Show. Let me try to present it on screen. Whoops. Still doing that one. And he's friends with Chrissy Mayer, maybe Keanu a little bit, some other stuff like that. But he had an issue with the Red Bar Radio people from the Dabbleverse. He had an issue with them just like I did. So we became friends because we were pursuing a lawsuit at one point in time for harassment and bullying and slander against Red Bar Radio. We were pursuing one because there were some really evil activities that happened. And, they were coming after Sam Tripoli. They were coming after me in a lot of really negative, bad ways. People will say, oh, they're allowed to talk shit about you, but they cross lines. They literally cross lines talking about family, exposing addresses and stuff like that. And I'm not here to get into that, but that's how I met Sam Tripoli. And he runs a show called the Tinfoil Hat Podcast. And I'm all into that stuff, man. I am all into that stuff. I love Eddie Bravo. And he's a lot more popular in that conspiracy world and the podcasting world, like with Joe Rogan and all that other stuff. But I just recently, talked to him, and then he's like, hey, you want to come on the Tinfoil Hat Podcast? I guess they're going to start it up again, like in August or the end of July. And I was like, hell yeah, dude. Like, I've been wanting to go on your show for a long time. And I'm doing it free of charge. Because it's a big show, and it's one of the ones I've been wanting to go on. So I think we're going to... I talked to his booker. And they mentioned... I think there's a time and a date towards the end of middle to the end of August, but that might coincide with my surgery. I'm not quite sure yet, but I told him, yeah, I gave him a early yes. So there's 2 dates they wrote me, and I wrote them. I go, yes, either date will work, and we'll figure it out. If I have to cancel because of my doctor surgery or whatever's going to happen, then I'll have to cancel. But Then they told me, oh, well, if you do, then we can do it mid-August or at the end of August. And I'm like, all right, that might work better for me, but let's play it by ear. So I think I'm going to be on the the Tinfoil Hat podcast sometime in July, at worst August. I hope it all happens. So if it doesn't, I'm not lying. I'm not making shit up. I got receipts and emails. But hey, it made me happy because I want to be on that show. I want to be on that show. And the specifics we were talking about were, hey, Nicole. How do you say it, Nicole? It's Nicole. Magenta. It's a beautiful color of a last name. But I guess the topics that we're technically, they're like, what do we talk about? What conspiracies? What this? What that? And I was like, you know what? I might have an interesting perspective coming from Hollywood as an actor. People want to call me a child actor, but I'm still an actor. I'm an adult actor, but that sounds like porn. But I said it would be interesting to come from the perspective of somebody who is talking about conspiracies and learning the truth about the PDF files in Hollywood. And I was around some of these people, but also in a conspiracy way about, how we're lied to, we're possibly brainwashed, we're groomed into the system, we're manipulated. But then I have the fears of, oh, this is going to cancel me, but I'm not popular enough to be canceled. I'm really not. I'll get the occasional TMZ story. Or whatever the case may be, or the wrestling story, for yoga, which I've still been doing some of their techniques. Thank you very much, DDP, yoga people. Sorry, my ear hurts so much. But I'm technically so I thought it would be a good perspective to talk about stuff from that perspective, because for many years, I would write posts on Facebook and Instagram, and I would share conspiracies. I would talk about NASA. I made videos on this channel that you guys can watch about NASA, and I tried to present videos and stories as fact, or, whatever the case may be. But I lost a lot of friends, a lot of, popular actor friends. You're crazy, you're this, you're that. Why do you believe that shit? They would always try to debunk me. They would call me crazy. You're weird. You made it up. You're a lie. They always have to be right whenever I make a post and I give my opinion or my thought on a conspiracy, on COVID-19 or whatever the case may be. And I've kind of been proven right, but I'm not here to do that. But I thought it would be a good way to be on the show talking about my experiences on how I dealt with that type of stuff in the Hollywood community or with some of my friends where I'm canceled or I'm losing people because of that. And now I'm kind of proven right on a lot of instances. But you can't speak out because you'll lose jobs. I have casting directors on my Instagram profile, people that can get me jobs. One of them, they booked me for Star Trek Picard a couple of years ago for the finale episode of Star Trek Picard. But because I didn't have my jab, I couldn't do it, because in order to film it, you had to be jabbed. And when I went to set, so the casting director that hired me, she got mad at me. Then I told him, I said, hey, I don't believe in that stuff. And then they tried to question me. What the hell? Just get it. It's good for you. It'll help you. You'll be able to work. You'll be able to do this. You'll be able to do that. And then I just told them all basically to go fuck themselves, but not in those words. But I lost a bunch of jobs. I had a part in the movie Babylon with Brad Pitt that I lost, that I couldn't do because the director is kind of a friend of mine. He directed La La Land and some others. And then I lost a part in Picard But I ended up working on the Daisy Jones show. But still, I thought it would be a good perspective to talk about my experiences of becoming a conspiracy theorist while in Hollywood. I thought it would be a really interesting thing to talk about that on because there's stages of becoming awake, opening your third eye as a conspiracy theorist. There's stages to it. There's like an anger phase. It's like a relationship when you break up. You're angry, you're mad, you want revenge, then there's acceptance, then there's relief, then there's, passion, compassion. It's the same thing when you become a truther, a conspiracy theorist, or your third eye is woken up. There's these stages that you go through, and you'll never see the world again. That's why the Matrix movie is so important to me, because you can never go back. After you see these things, whether they're real or not, or if it's all in your head, as they want to tell you, you can never go back. So when I watch the news, or when I watch this, or when I watch that, I see lies instantly. I see propaganda for the most part instantly. I start coming up with theories of, oh, that's weird, that's fake, that doesn't make sense. I start putting puzzle pieces together, and then you start to form a theory. But long story short, that's what I thought it would be good to talk about on the Tinfoil Hat podcast that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on somewhere mid to late July or mid to late August. And I'm really, really happy and excited, and I really hope it works out. But I am thrilled, and it's one of the shows that I listen to constantly. They got another one called Conspiracy Social Club, which is really, really fun to watch as well. With him and a guy named Dylan. It also had another Brian Callen for a while. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, that I think this is going to happen. And it sounds really stupid, but I'm excited because I wanted to let you guys know about new positive beginnings. All right, Sarah, have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you later. A Ray of Light said, I've been a conspiracy theorist since I was 17. I can speak on basically every conspiracy. That's awesome. That's awesome. We definitely got to connect IRL, like on phone conversations or whatever in the future. Are you on Twitter? I think you are. Hit me up on Twitter. I got to get in contact with you. I got trolled by the United States Air Force over chemtrails in 2017. Now they're all well known. Are they? I am so hot. Sorry. Let me get this off screen. But I just want to let you guys know about positive beginnings that are, when you allow positivity to come into your life, and when a couple of good things happen, you can build upon that positivity. 1992 AMA Awards for Best New Music Artist: Nirvana, Alice in Chains winner Firehouse. Kurt Cobain died April 15th. Lane Staley died April 5th. April 5th, 1994. Lane Staley died April 5th, 2002. CJ Snare died. Woo! Chris Thompson coming with some interesting statistics. Got to look into that. So glad I didn't get the jab. I am as well. But, dude, I got all the jabs growing up, man. Everything they would give you in school to go to school, I had to do all that shit. And I'm sure a lot of that shit affected me. Everybody has mental problems nowadays. Almost everybody. It's like 20% of the world is autistic, it feels like. Or now they're into anime, cosplay, they're furries, they're Antifa, they're wearing masks, they're doing this. The degradation sexually as well. Like, our brains are like being chemically manipulated on every facet of life. It's fucking scary how our bodies are born pure with energy, and then chemicals throughout our life, whether it be in the food or this or that or the jabs, like whether it's good for you or not. Like, fuck, what the hell has happened to our bodies? Are they trying to create X-Men? Fuck. But almost everybody's mentally ill, man. And I'm friends with so many people. I'm not trying to be rude, but a lot of you guys have your mental issues. But a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety. I'm scared shitless. People end up hurting themselves. They end up shooting other people, because they have mental problems. Like if I made somebody mad, like for instance, I blocked somebody a couple of days ago that, I don't know, I just felt I needed to. But there was a guy that I blocked. But I know some of these people are maybe a little more mentally ill than they say that they are, or that you can tell online. And am I going to get shot because I blocked somebody that's mentally ill? Am I going to go to an event and have one of these people that are somehow now mad at me because they built a relationship up with me in their head by watching my videos or my podcast or whatever the case may be? It's fucking scary. I had a guy come up to me at my last event in Philadelphia, and they were trying to film me. They were a part of the Dabbleverse. He's a good guy. He didn't do anything wrong. I'm not saying he's mentally ill at all, but he was supporting me. But they were trying to get content for the Dabbleverse. They were asking me questions with a hidden camera, to show on the other channels so they can make fun of me that they trolled my event. But thank God it wasn't of an aggressive nature, like a more aggressive nature, It's scary to think about, man. It's really scary. But mental illness, I'm sure I have it on many areas. But it's just really, really scary to think about that now with what happened to that senator or whatever in Minnesota. That guy's Apache or something. Like, I don't know the theory on that one, or that shooting. I don't know the theory yet. I haven't really looked into it. But it doesn't seem right. It's all over the news. They're talking to the neighbor. They're talking to the family, the friends. They got photos from the event. He's in a police car. How did he get in there? They got photos from the Ring camera. He's wearing a mask. Like, seems like a false flag to bring some new laws so now they can, with Palantir, maybe they can look at YouTube or Facebook more and read what they're writing. Like, you know what I'm fucking saying? It's just ridiculous. And with that Palantir stuff, how they're trying to control the imagery and they're trying to pick people out of crowds. And all of a sudden we had the LA riots and the protest. And then at the same time, Palantir got like $3 billion from the U.S. government to put their technology to watch people and record people and find them after the fact and arrest them. Fuck. I gotta leave it at that. Again, being a conspiracy theorist is not good for your head. It's not good for your head. Because this whole world is fucking insane. Remember that song? Fuck this shit. The world is gonna end now. Fuck this shit. We just gotta dance now. The whole world is fucking gone to hell. So fuck it, everybody scream and yell. Fuck this shit. World is kind of crazy. Fuck this shit. I'm also kind of lazy. Weirdos are everywhere. Stop worrying. It's not healthy, and we got your shit. You got my back. Thank you, Chris. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And then just as I wrote that, I get messages on my actual phone from scammers. Oh, hey, I'm Evelyn. How you been? Nice to meet you. Got to block all these ridiculous scams through the iPhones and everything. Oh my gosh, fucking ridiculous. There it is. Yesterday's conspiracy theories, today's news headlines. The conspiracy theorists are just the guys that were right first. McGruber! McCucumber! That's the guy from Parks and Rec, right? Kind of looks like that dude from Parks and Rec. The cucumber head. The world doesn't stop getting crazy. We only stop viewing it as such when it has consumed times. Yeah. All right. So I appreciate that. My body's starting to break down for whatever reasons. But I was talking about the tinfoil podcast that I'm possibly going to be a part of. And I'm signing with a convention agent to hopefully do some more conventions and earn some money after my surgery. But I'm talking to a convention agent that's legit. The last one I did fucking scammed people. Fuck. Isn't it fun? The first time you get a convention agent, you think it's going to work out. Then they go ahead and scam your fans. Yay! Awesome! With the SplatCon debacle. Fuck. Oh, look what my treat is after I finish today's live stream. I get to have 2 little candy bars. The little mini bars. I get to have the 2 little candy bars. Because I did something that I'm afraid to do. I am afraid to do podcast. I don't know why. My heart rate. I have to face my fears every fucking day. I don't know why I'm afraid. So that's my gift to myself is these 2 little candy bars. Because I was able to buy food the other day. Get it all delivered and stuff like that. So, what a beautiful day. Get up and move around for a minute, hun. Yeah, I'm actually going to end the live stream in about 20 minutes. I'm going to go take another walk right after this. I'll be okay. Thank you for thinking about me. Oh, I need a wifey. You interested? Shit. You're a good woman. You're a good woman. So I'm signing with a convention agent, and hopefully that'll work out. I'll be able to earn some money. Then I'm also signing with a talent agency, a big one. Doesn't mean I'm going to be a superstar. Doesn't mean anything. But the convention agent works for this big talent agency. The bigger talent agencies, they have many departments. They got a TV department, a film department, a YouTube department, convention, retro, nostalgia, a book department, a literary department. So I'm going to be signing with a big agency, and then they're going to have a convention department. Then I'm going to sign on with the TV department or film department, the acting department, whatever. And hopefully get some auditions wherever I'm living at. LA, if I move out of California, I don't know. It's still up in the air. But I'm going to try it again after my surgery. Because they said I'm going to be 50% healthier after I get stent surgery. They said they believe I'll be 50% healthier, so I should be able to at least take some auditions, go to a couple of conventions a year, make a little bit of extra money. So it's positive. Right now, my life is at a positive place with energy. It's feeling positive, and I'm very blessed. But it can change at any minute. Later today, I could have a bad day or a bad time or anxiety or fears or whatever the hell. But I just want to let everybody know, whenever you get a little bit of positive momentum in your life, use it. Use those days and those moments as best as possible. Because the emo days and the dark days, they're coming again. It's a fucking cycle for people like me. But live the positivity to the fullest extent that you can. Communicate, make a lot of things, and always say yes during the positive days. Because in the next time the depression, the PMS, whatever you want to call it, hits you, you're going to be down and out for a little while. But don't let people know you're depressed or anxiety filled, because they're going to remember that. So when you're having the positive days, try to present the positive. So when you do disappear, they're going to be like, dude, I love Michael. He's such fun. He's so positive. I hope he's doing okay. And then when you come back, you're positive again. So they never saw the in between, except when I make an anxiety files video where I tell all my bullshit. But hey, I'm on a positive track. Let's hope it lasts a little bit longer, even though I got the earache and I'm afraid it's going to turn into a flu or a virus or something. That's the pattern. So enjoy the positivity. I don't like your name. Change your name. But Michael, talk to Wet Movie One. Get your ass on Dead Pit Radio. I didn't know they were asking me to be on it. I didn't know. He seemed like a cool dude. I saw you in the chat the other night, but I asked for money to do podcast. You know, like, unless they got a really big podcast, I kind of asked for a guest fee because that's how I make my money right now. And I just have to be honest to myself. Happy thoughts. Yay, fuck this shit. All right. So let's end it with some positive stuff, y'all. We're going to look at some pictures because I've been living memories recently and, you know, good thoughts and good stuff. That's what I've been living with, memories. So I'm very proud of when I go out, when I meet people, when I meet like actors or sports people or stuff like that. I'm very, very proud. Okay. So I wanted to look at some pictures with all of you because we did a picture segment maybe on the last episode or a couple episodes ago where we saw a lot of pictures from my past or something and people liked them. Plus it made me feel good. So let's have you know, when you go to a family event like a holiday or a Thanksgiving, or you go to somebody's parents' house and they bring out the scrapbook. Oh, let me show you my new grandson, my new granddaughter. You're like, fuck, I don't want to look at it. But since this is my show, guess what? I can do that. I can bring out pictures and share the bullshit with you all. Because it's my show. It's Mikey's World, baby. So that's what we're going to do. So I've been going through a lot of pictures, trying to make folders and put different things in different like photo frames. And then I started making a photo of like famous friends or famous people I've met or worked with. And, you know, I was just getting the feels, right? Because that's what we need. We need those good feels. So, should I show Shannon Elizabeth me playing poker with her and Eric? And okay, I gotta change that filter. But I was trying to put together some pictures, and I made a folder called Famous Friends, like famous people that some of them I consider friends. Some of them I just met once or twice. Maybe they're not all truly my friends. I'm not trying to disrespect, but I just want to share some pictures with you all. And I don't know what pictures are going to show. Maybe we can talk about them a little bit, each picture. Hopefully not for too long because I talk a lot. Muttering John's like 24-hour stream. People talking about their kids is the worst. A lot of you guys are into retro and celebrities and stuff like that. So maybe this will be a good little thing to... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. So how do I... Okay, what picture? I just want to make sure there's no bad pictures in here that reveal any bad information or anything, because people like to do that against me, man. They like to screenshot whatever I do. I think when I was web browsing the other day on the live stream, I don't know, I probably had something on my web browser. Oh my God, I can't believe he looks at movies or bad movies or X-rated websites or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? Probably had it on my browser. I don't fucking know. I don't care. I'm a grown adult. Get over it. Oh, wow. He's a human being. He looks at porn. Relax. Who cares? But I don't know. But yeah, they try to do that. Okay, so I got to open up. Oh, that's a picture of the Britney. Oh, that was the twins' name from the last episode. Brittany Dan. Those were the twins in the last video that I posted of. The actress she's famous. I think they're on Real Housewives. I think they're on a reality show now. But here's a picture that I found of Brittany. I think it's Holly too. Larry Kawartowicz. What's up, dude? I've seen you before. Thanks for becoming a member, bro. You're awesome. You're awesome. Okay, come on, get it on screen. Okay, share the window. It's a picture of Holly. I'm not in all the pictures. I'm in some of them. But there's Brittany back in the days with Holly and another Brittany. There's Brittany and Holly. And oh, there's Danny Tamborelli. Shit, did I have it on screen? Yeah. Okay, I can zoom it in. Sorry about that. My friend Ryan Grassmeyer, Danny Tamborelli from Pete and Pete. That was like a 8-bit Nickelodeon game event. That's why it's in the folder I call Famous Friends. Ryan Grassmeyer is on a Nickelodeon show. Henry Danger. Then we got Danny Tamborelli, Pete and Pete, Mighty Ducks, friend of mine. Oh, that was just a cool picture of Freddy Krueger. I'm pretending Freddy Krueger's a friend of mine. We did a little infomercial with a Freddy Krueger character. Michael Coutier. Yeah, I know. I saw you last time. Thank you so much. Huge fan of yours. Keep the positivity going. I'm trying. That was the girl that gave, what's her name? Well, I can't even think of her name right now. I should have had it all. It's been a while since I've talked to her. Francia, that's right. Francia. She gave her kidney to Selena. That's right. That's my friend Francia. She gave her kidney to Selena Gomez. They're best friends. That was like a Christmas event. I don't know what pictures are here. How do I zoom in? Oh, there's me and Sean at the premiere of Evolution. That's a cool picture. Dude, I was about to film a movie called War Boys when I dyed my hair. I was going to do a movie called War Boys. It didn't end up working out. Damn, I could have had another movie right around that time. But yeah, I'm loving these feelings. He's a boy band member, I'm pretty sure. He's not really a friend, but he's like one of the boy bands back in the days. I don't fucking know. I should have wrote. Oh, AJ Gill. That's what I wrote. So I think it's AJ Gill. Oh, there's Ashton. All the controversy. That's at the Dude Where's My Car premiere. I told you guys I'm in a Cypress Hill music video called Lowrider. I didn't have a featured role. My friend directed it. But that's me and Be Real from Cypress Hill hanging out on the set of the video. You can watch me in that music video, Lowrider. I'm wearing like a blue shirt. I got a all white jacket, a blue hat. But all you can see me is dancing in the background with all the Lowrider cars. I never got a feature. Man. So it's pretty cool. That's another shot of Brittany. Oh, and that's Daniel. I didn't take these pictures. I think I got them through the years through Holly. But these are moments and times I was around. So I just love looking at it. I just love looking at them. God, my God. So many people. I think that's Eric Balfour. The girl from California Dreams. It looks like Michael B. Jordan. I forgot who that was. There's Ty, my good. Oh, that Ty sent me this photo. That's right. Of Ty and Brittany. And I think her name was Heather. Or no, Lauren. Lauren something. She was on that show Running the Halls that was directed by the guy that created Salute Shorts, Steve. That's right. Lauren Fortier. She's awesome. She's such a beautiful girl. Man. These were the times we were in acting class. They were hanging out. I didn't hang out as much as all of them did. I really didn't. But I was around these people. So these memories just makes me feel young again, you know. So I'm really enjoying looking at it. And boy, I've been into that Brittany Murphy conspiracy now. I've been learning up about her death. and the chemicals and the people that were around her and her husband Nick, or that wasn't his name, but I've been reading up on the conspiracies and going through all that stuff recently, trying to put together like, was she murdered? Was she drugged? I mean, I remember when she bought that house. Apparently, she was getting a workout and advice from that guy Harley Pasternak, and I'm like, fuck. So like, I've been watching some videos recently, and then I started to go over the Jonathan Brandish suicide. And I saw Jonathan like 2 days before he KIA'd himself at a strip club called Deja Vu Showgirls in the Valley of, I think it's North Hollywood, off of Coldwater. Isn't that funny? But it's just insane. Like, so, but I've been going into some conspiracies and stuff like that recently. But I've been enjoying looking at these pictures, you know, because I transferred some pictures from hard drives and whatever I got recently. That's me meeting Raider players. I think that's Nnamdi Asomugha, one of the Raider players. I guess I called him a celebrity friend. I was getting autographs from Raiders because I'm a big Raider fan. That's me and Chris Carter, the creator of X-Files. Dude, he's a friend of mine now, still to this day. What an amazing man. I told him I told him one day in an email, I'm like, let's make a conspiracy show again. Nowadays, the world needs it. But I think Hollywood like canceled him a little bit. And he's not interested anymore. It's really interesting, dude. That was when I appeared on the X-Files for that episode. And I love this picture. Because, again, I was a big X-Files fan. When you look how proud I am. Look how proud I am. Somebody liked the comment on one of my Instagram posts. Chris Hardwick. So I think that's why I saved it. I've met Chris Hardwick 3 or 4 times in my life, but it was cool that, you know, I just get proud. I feel proud when they follow my Instagram and they like comments or stuff like that. I feel proud when celebrities do it. It's like they're still watching me or they're still hanging out. There's me and Corey. I think that was in Las Vegas with Mekhi Phifer at a poker event or something like that. That's me and Danica in my garage studio. They came over and hung out, and we were about to go to a movie premiere of a movie we did called Sex in the Teenage Mind. But yeah, that's my garage. Back in the days with my house, they showed up and took me to the premiere. And I saw Danica in How I Met Your Mother recently. So proud. So proud. Sorry, guys. I've been wanting to get to your comments. I'm not good at it. That's why I love Super Chats. But thank you, guys. I'm trying to get to your comments. How's Wet Movie 1? I think he's great. You know, he's really big now. I wish he can get a little bit leaner. But we all love Brendan. And, guys, is this boring you? I don't know. I'm just going through a memory phase. So I hope you guys are enjoying some of these hidden shots that not a lot of people see. That's the director, Danny Liner from Dude, Where's My Car? Rest in peace. He's an amazing dude. Such an amazing man. That's us on the set of Dude, Where's My Car? I think I bought like a really cheap camera back in the days, like one of the first digital cameras. I didn't know how to take photos. They're not that great. But that's like the carnival or the arcade of Dude, Where's My Car? On the set. There's us on the set of Evolution. Yes, Brody, I answered earlier that I do know Corey Haim. I knew Corey Haim a little bit. I did. You're not bored at all. You guys are loving it. Oh, thank you very much. Some of these photos are for sale that I autographed on my website. I wish I had everybody's autograph on these. But there's Ethan and David Duchovny on set. Ethan was a smoker. But there's us hanging out on the set of Evolution. I wish everything went better for me working on evolution. But again, I'm a misunderstood person. I'm really misunderstood. Really, really misunderstood. So a lot of these people, I guess technically they don't talk to me or like me in life for whatever. I don't know. They, I had some problems on the set of Evolution where they thought I did something internet wise where I exposed, behind the scenes photos, which I didn't. I probably should do a podcast one day or a story time video where I talk about all that stuff. Why do I even have this on? I have no audio going. But yeah, there's a lot of events that happened on the set of Evolution that people had a really bad look of me, and I feel really sad about that because a lot of them went on to work with each other again, and they either thought I was a liar or I did something bad to where they didn't want to associate with me again, and it really hurts my soul. I wasn't accepted by them, if that makes any sense. I wasn't accepted because I'm a different type person. Larry, thank you so much. I can't believe you were on X-Files and I forgot. So you got to work with David Duchovny twice. Yes. He kicked me off the set of X-Files. That's where some of the stories went back and forth. But he kicked me off the set of X-Files because I brought a camera. I was allowed to bring a camera. And I was told by Chris Carter I could film everybody, but I can't film the actors. And I walked by the makeup trailer with a camera and I had a light on it. The makeup trailer door was open and David Duchovny was in the chair getting makeup and the door was open and they have a mirror. So I'm walking by with my camera showing everybody my trailer and I'm walking by the makeup room, speaking on my camera. I'm like, oh, this is where they do my makeup and they're going to make me look pretty for the episode. And I guess David Duchovny was in the chair with the door open. So they saw somebody with a camera with a light on it and no paparazzi. That he was suing the creators of X-Files at that moment for money because they sold it to TNT or Sci-Fi Network or something like that. And he was actually suing the people on the X-Files at that moment. And then now he called security and then they escorted me out. They thought I was like paparazzi or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm in the episode. I had permission to film, to pull out my camera. And they're like, well, you're filming David Duchovny. You were told not to. They called Chris Carter out. He came out. He's like, Mike, why are you filming David Duchovny? I told you can't film any of them. I go, I didn't. Not on purpose. And then I showed them the video, on the phone. And they're like, dude, all you do is walk by the makeup trailer. But then Chris Carter's like, Mike, come back. You can only film a certain couple things with my approval moving forward or take pictures. And you can't release anything till after the episode airs and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, no problem. But David Duchovny realized who I was. So he basically kicked me out of the X-Files. And then the rest of the time I was shooting, I never really worked with him on that episode. But he was there. We never really worked together. Then I got Evolution. Then I went to the read-through. And then I met David Duchovny in the script read-through. And he was in the bathroom. And he's like, oh, yeah, I'm filming filming with you. Yeah. So, because, again, I'm a different type person, man. That was around the time where video cameras were starting to be accessible cheaply. Digital cameras were starting to come out, 2001, 2002, So I wanted to film all this stuff. I'm one of those people. I want to film everything my entire life. I didn't know that if I could use it in the future for vlogs or podcasts or whatever. But I'm like one of those people that I want to film everything in my freaking life. And there's a lot of documentaries out of people that did that. Who's the guy that Val Kilmer did one like that? And it's just, sorry, I'm telling too many stories. Get back on topic, Mike. But yeah, I lost a lot of footage. I've said this 10 times. I had a hard drive. I bought I think it was a 1 gigabyte hard drive, or it wasn't a terabyte. It was like a 1 gigabyte hard drive back in the days where I put everything on because I knew needed a lot of room. Then I didn't have a case for it. I was cleaning my computer. I put it, I had a bowl of water and hot water and soap, and I had like my desk area, and then I had the hard drive on the top. And I was playing music off of it because I had a bunch of music on it. And I had a lot of like ex-girlfriend photos, life photos, acting photos, some videos from the sets on there, you know. This is around the time of MySpace or stuff like that. And I don't know what I did, but I bumped the desk. The hard drive fell in the soapy water while the music was playing, like on the speakers, computer speakers or whatever. And I lost it all. I put it in the fridge. I tried to dry it out, put it in rice. Then I took it to experts. They charged me like $200 just to look at it. And they're like, nope, it's all corrupted. They got me a couple of files somehow, but the hard drive, I lost so much shit. So then eventually I had to find whatever physical stuff that I had, videotapes, whatever, and record it again and try to get it. But I didn't get everything. And I lost so much. Man. And now that I'm living through memories and I'm doing podcasts and hanging out with beautiful people like you, like I kind of wish I had some of that stuff. Plus, I want to look at some ex-girlfriends. You know, I want to look at their pretty pictures. I'm not saying they're nude. But, you know, it is what it is. Thank God I don't get drunk. Thank God I don't smoke, do drugs, and get drunk, and then get online. Hey, man. Yeah, she's a fucking beauty. I love her. I used to love her. She tore my heart in two. Those are all the Dabbleverse fucking people, or 80% of them. Fuck, man. I hate it when I watch them do that. People laugh at them and make fun of them. I'm watching it. I'm like, this is tragic. This person is going through some shit. They got some trauma. They got some pain inside their body. Why the fuck are we watching this? I can't watch it. It's too fucking sad. That's how I feel. All right, we got Annie. If someone paid all your moving costs, would you move to Las Vegas? Probably not, because there's a certain somebody out there that likes to do videos and shows on me. And I don't want to associate with people like that have a lot of hate in their heart. So, that's my answer. Plus, if I do go anywhere, it won't be to Las Vegas. It's either Texas or Tennessee. Or maybe Atlanta or New York. But I can't afford New York. But thank you, Annie. Really do appreciate you. All right, let's go through some pictures again. I'm sorry if I'm not getting to all the comments, man. I do want to respect you all. But that's Debbie Gibson. And the reason why I'm so excited about this picture is because, look, I grew up in the 80s. You know, I love all these people. I used to hang out on the set of Kids Incorporated a lot. I met Stacey Ferguson. She was my first kiss. We played Spin the Bottle. Her, Martika, and all them back in the days on the set of Kids Incorporated. She was my first kiss. It wasn't a French kiss, none of the bad stuff, but it was, you know, the lip kiss when we were growing up playing stuff like that. But yeah, like I loved all that stuff. So this is me meeting Debbie Gibson at a teen event. So it's just really, really awesome. You know, that I met her. That was my first time meeting her. I don't have the picture of Joey Lawrence. Joey invited me to that event. Joey was her co-host. Joey Lawrence was. So I went like as a VIP to this singing competition that they had a few years back. I forgot the name of it, but Joey Lawrence, invited me because I lived in the area where they were doing it. Kind of like how I got on MTV Singled Out, because I was friends with God, my brain with all these names, because I haven't talked to him in a few years. So, but she was a host of Singled Out, and they were filming it by my where I lived, and she knew it. She called me up and or let me know, Michael, hey, you want to be on Singled Out? Come on down. We're down the street. We're over here. So I said, fuck it. I went over there, and then I ended up getting on Singled Out. God, why can't I think of her name? She's been a friend of mine for years. I introduced her basically to her husband. Oh my God. Whew, you could tell I'm dealing with something. But here's another man at the premiere of Evolution that I met that I was so proud to meet. John Singleton, rest in peace. I was so happy to meet him. This was at the Chinese restaurant after the premiere of Evolution. Fucking so happy to meet John Singleton, man. I was so happy to meet him. And there's Todd Phillips, the director of Joker, Road Trip. I auditioned for Road Trip and I went pretty far. And I got a part in Road Trip, but then they ended up giving it to Tom Green. He had cancer. He was going to do the part in, I think, was that Road Trip? Was it Road Trip? I think it was Road Trip. But Tom Green had the part in Road Trip. Then he had cancer. And then Todd Phillips and Ivan Reitman were producing it. And then they brought me into audition. And then I brought a rat into the audition. Because remember, Tom Green eats a rat or whatever. I bought a rat from Petco. And I took an actual rat to the audition for, I think it was Road Trip. My brain is just so, I'm going through some shit right now. But I pretended to eat like a rat in the audition. And then they gave me the role. But then Tom Green went into remission. And he was their first choice to be the advisor, the resident advisor. So then they gave it back to Tom Green. Then they offered me a part in the movie to be one of the students getting walked around the school. Todd Phillips and them offered me that movie, and I didn't, or offered me a small role, and I didn't take it because I had a bigger role, and my manager and my agent were like, Mike, don't take it. You know, they're giving you a real small part now when they wanted you for one of the leads in both of these movies, Evolution and this and that. And they're like, no, you know, the best answer in Hollywood is no. The best answer in Hollywood is no. And so, you know, I told him no for that smaller part in, I think it was Road Trip. My brain is not working. I told him no. Then they gave the part to Ethan Suplee. They gave the part to Ethan, where he was one of the students walking around. So now looking back, I should have said yes, to had a chance to get to know Todd Phillips a little bit better. But after that, like I said, we did Evolution. So I finally met him there. We ended up playing poker on many occasions. There's me and Mekhi Phifer. We became friends. Remember, I told you guys on High School High. He's a professional poker player. These are me going to some poker events. There's my friend from Napoleon Dynamite, Ephraim Ramirez. We're at an ICM Sundance party. I'm still friends with Ephraim to this day. He played Pedro. We were going to do a movie together. We booked a movie called Revenge of the Nerds. They were doing a remake of Revenge of the Nerds. And we both booked roles in it, in the Revenge of the Nerds remake. So they started filming. I never filmed at that point, but Ephraim did. They started filming. Then the movie got canceled and it shut down. And they never made a Revenge of the Nerds remake right after that. But dude, I was going to be in Revenge of the Nerds in a smaller role. And Ephraim had a bigger role coming off of Napoleon Dynamite. Like, fuck, those were the days, dude. Couple little things happened differently for me. I might have been a little more famous or whatever the case may be, but it didn't happen that way. And I went there to hang out with Kevin Smith was going to be at Sundance. So I wore the Jay and Silent Bob shirt that he gave me in New Jersey at their Red Bank store. There's Eliza. I love Eliza. I love Eliza. She was my date for that night. That's Eliza Dushku. That was a movie that I was in called Maryland Ballroom Dancing and Charm School, Marilyn Hotchkiss. She was my date for the evening. she worked with the director too, and we all know each other. Mary Steenburgen's in that movie. Marissa Tomei. Bunch of famous actors. I forgot. John Goodman, Danny DeVito. Sean Astin's in it as well. But we filmed the movie when I was real young. We filmed a short film called Marilyn Hotchkiss Ballroom Dancing and Charm School. We filmed a short film. And then the director, throughout his career, he made it into a movie. And so they used the short film, and we had cameos in the movie. So that's me at the premiere with Eliza Dushku. She's a hottie. I gotta hit her up, see how she's doing. I guess this was posted on younghollywood.com, but there's Eva Longoria. This is Mario Lopez's birthday party. I was meeting Eva Longoria at Mario Lopez's birthday party at 3rd Boulevard 3. Look at, I'm wearing a Raider shirt when we had Randy Moss. Got Mosh. So awesome, so awesome. All right. This was the photo I was so trying hard to get. We only had a couple of minutes on this set. You can't even see it because my camera was so fucking bad. But the background of the cave, that's the producer, Dan Goldberg, Ivan Reitman, Orlando, David, me. I wanted this photo so bad. So we're trying to get the photos. So one of the days, man. One of the days. Oh, this is Fluffy. Yeah, me actually meeting Fluffy. I guess that's in 2003. I met him at a burrito place. My first time meeting him was at a burrito place where they had a burrito called the Manny. It's like a big ass burrito. And that's where Fluffy showed up. We all tried to eat the Manny burrito. They had cameras there too as well for Fluffy. And I met him a couple more times after that. There's me and Gary. I've known Gary for many years. That's me at the Youth and Film Awards. Oh, this guy from Lieutenant Dan. This is I think I was at a local theater just watching movies. And he showed up and I'm like, I got to get a picture. Lieutenant Dan, my God, Forrest Gump. Oh, that's Chopra. That's one of the Chopras. If you know who the Chopra people are, like, fuck. It's one of the Chopras. I forgot. That's the daughter. Is it Priyanka Chopra? It's not Deepak Chopra. That's the dad. But I think that's one of the Chopras that I met at an event. Harlan Williams. I was so happy meeting Harlan Williams one time when I went out. I'm a big fan of his. In that movie where he's high and everything. Buttercup. 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 You killed Buttercup. Gary Sinise, that's his name. That's his name. Oh, yeah, Boulder Raider. That's right. El Tepeyac. That's where it was. El Tepeyac, dude. We were eating the Manuel burrito, dude. That's where we were reading. Didn't Eliza stop doing acting to do yoga? I believe so. She got married and she took a break from acting, but I think she is acting again. I have not talked to her probably since 2019. I hope her number's still the same or her emails, but yeah. Buttersquatch, butternuts, butternuts. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I love that movie. The funniest part in that movie, I think I watched it probably 3 years ago again. The funniest part is when the Latin guy, and I worked with him on High School High, the Latin guy, when he walks out and all the cops are outside, and he's like, they're coming after us, boss. He's like, let's make a run for it, B. And there's like 10 cops with guns right in front of him. And he's like, I'm going to make a run for it, B. No, you are not. They're right there. They're right freaking there. You're not going to make a run for it. Gomez. I forgot his last name, dude. This guy's a character actor on everything. I met him at the World Poker Tour Invitational, and I love this guy. Something Gomez. He's fucking hilarious and fantastic, man. I want a career like his, dude. Oh yeah, yo, man, I'm Cuban B. I'm Cuban B. This is one of the Baldwins at that same poker event. I met a lot of famous people at that poker event, man. That was such a great event. That's probably Billy Baldwin. I don't know. Oh, rest in peace, Norm, baby. Oh my God, I forgot I met Norm. I met Norm McDonald. Oh my gosh. We hung out. We had a laugh. He knew who I was. Yeah, I remember you from that movie. Oh my God. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I got to walk for a second, but I'm so happy when I think of my life and the people I've met. Sorry, guys. I have to stand up for a minute. Just let my blood move. Oh my God. Rest in peace, Norm. Wow. Wow. Norm. Wow, I forgot I met him. And he's another actor as well, man. I know, but I was so happy to meet Norm. I'm like, oh my God, I'm having a drink or whatever with Norm. Fucking crazy, dude. Oh, there's Tia. I met her. We were reconnected again. I worked with her on High School High a little bit. So we were reconnected. I'm like, oh my, they picked me up in a limo on this night. They picked me up in a limo. I had VIP. They had red carpet. All these celebrities at the World Poker Tour Celebrity Invitational. I mean, these are real celebrities. I'm not. I'm just a Nickelodeon actor that's been in a few movies. But these are real my teeth are pretty yellow, though. I ain't gonna lie. I got yellow teeth. I'm pretty sure I brushed them, but I must have been having a really bad week. Now I'm thinking about my teeth. But man, like, what a blessing, dude. I got the VIP treatment, man. I ate filet mignon that night for my first time. I mean, I'm sure I've had it before, but I was like, they're feeding me filet mignon? That's filet mignon. I started watching the cooking shows. I'm like, that's filet mignon. Hey, I love this dude. I forgot the name of the movie he did, the comedy movie where he gets naked. But he didn't do a lot of movies after. He's the owner of the restaurant for the hot pastrami sandwiches on Ventura Boulevard. I think it closed down now, but he was the owner of that restaurant, the hot beef sandwiches, one of the originals on Ventura Boulevard out here in San Fernando Valley. Yeah, Tia Carrera, she's such a gorgeous girl, even to this day. Oh my gosh! Now that I'm saying that, they're having a reunion. Some of the actors, I don't know who's going to be there. I can't speak for Tia, but I got invited to a Wayne's World reunion coming up. I think it's July 11th. I went to the Wayne's World 2 premiere and met a few people back in the days over there with a friend of mine who was in it. But I got invited to this reunion for Wayne's World because there's a music store in the San Fernando Valley called Castles that's closing down, where they filmed the guitar scene where Michael Myers goes to the windows and he says, oh yes, they will be mine. And he's got the guitar and then they're in there playing the guitar and she goes, it's not a Stratocaster with a double fold, a whammy or whatever, when they're looking at the guitars to buy it with Tia Carrera and Mike Myers. They filmed that at Castles in the San Fernando Valley, and the store's closing down after since 1948 or whatever it's been. And it's closing down, and they're going to watch Wayne's World in that music store with some of the actors. I don't know who, but I was told some of the actors from Wayne's World are going to be there. And I think you got to buy the event, but I'm going to go as long as my health is okay, because that might be around the time of a possible surgery. But I'm going to go to that event if I'm healthy enough, and I'm going to hopefully maybe see Tia or whoever's there from Wayne's World. It's gonna be really awesome because that's my second favorite movie of all time. There it is. I was getting filet mignon for the first time. And he's another actor from a lot of those romantic movies. I forgot his name. He's like, you never ate filet mignon before? I'm like, I don't think so. I got filet mignon. Like, what? You could tell I'm so fucking happy. I am such a humble person that I try to respect everything. Oh, I love him. We auditioned together for one of those Todd Phillips movies back in the game in the days. I don't think it was Road Trip. It was one of the other ones. We auditioned together as a couple. The guy from Scream, I can't think of his name right now. But yeah, we had to do an audition together for one of those movies. It was the one with Will Ferrell. Is that Road Trip? The one with Will Ferrell? We're going streaking. Old School. That was the name of it. Old School. Damn, I can't believe I didn't get a fucking part in Old School. Dude, I did 4 auditions for that shit. Met Ivan Reitman, Todd Phillips as well around that time. Didn't get a fucking part. But me and him auditioned for Old School. What's up, Scootley? Ballroom Blitz. But yeah, me and him, we did an actual audition for Old School together. We went in together with producers and everybody. But Joseph Middleton, the casting director of Old School, doesn't fucking like me. Because I've talked down to him on a couple of occasions and told him to act more professional. Joseph Middleton, but you're fucking famous as hell now. No, you've never cast me again. You casted Westworld too, or West Wing. I remember I auditioned for the pilot. Ricky! My girl Ricky. She got mad at me. At another event, she got mad at me. She started dating my friend before she got married. She lost her house, or part of it, I believe, during the fires. But yeah, Ricky got mad at me back in the days. Oh, I love you, Ricky. I do. I got to reach out. I don't know if I even have any connections anymore. But that's what it is with me sometimes. Like, I call these people friends because we've interacted on numerous occasions, 2, 3, 4, 5 occasions. You know, we're friendly. We get connections, phone numbers, emails, whatever the case may be. But I keep it light. I keep it light. I'm not one of those people I need to call them or text them or prove it's real. It's not who I am. It's just, but sometimes years passed and their numbers or emails are not the same. And, you know, until you see them again, you can't really reconnect personally, you know? That's how it is. Lucas, my boy Lucas. I was in acting school with him and Leo. He was a part of the pushy posse. Fucking Lucas. Lucas was a part of the pushy posse, apparently. But yeah, that was so awesome that I got a poker picture with him too at that event. Yeah, I just spoke to him recently. He was going to be a guest on my Happy Alien podcast, but he ended up saying, "Oh, I can't do it, Mike." All right. We already saw that picture. Oh, that's Kevin's wife. That's Kevin Smith's wife. She was in that one of the 3 girls in the movie with Eliza Dushku, where she played one of the hot girls in the Jane Silent Bob, whatever. She was one of the hot girls. But yeah, that's a picture of me and Kevin Smith's wife. I think that's at Jane Silent Bob's stash for a private event. We had pizza after their event. I met Harley Quinn, his daughter. Oh, that's me on the set of the I forgot the name of the show that I did appearance on. I love her. She bought us all sushi. She's awesome. She's in everything, dude. She's on a new series called Sticky about Canada and maple syrup. That was a fun watch. It's a really fun watch. Marg, is it Marg? Is that her name? I love him. That was on the set of that show too. I forgot the name of the show. The Schmidts, the Osbournes? No, I forgot. Dude, he's so funny on Curb Your Enthusiasm. The Wizard. He played the dad on that show. Yeah, that was when I had a part on that show. Oh, he directed me on Fringe. It's not Peter Baldwin. I forgot the name of this guy, but he directed almost all the episodes of Fringe, and I've worked with him like 5 times in my career on a bunch of different shows. Look at the audience. They're leaving after the taping. So awesome. So awesome. Are you guys bored? I'm sorry. I'm just going through pictures. Oh, yeah. This is another picture of Ty that he sent to me of Toby and Leo. This is probably at our acting class or something like that. I had so many pictures of everybody hanging out. And I was in a lot more pictures, but Edward, yeah, this is our acting class. That's right. This was at our acting class. I think we were having an event like a potluck or something one night to raise money. There's Edward, Soleil, Ty, and Toby. Why am I so dry mouthed? And I sent Soleil pictures recently, maybe 2-3 years ago, with her and Brian Green for her documentary called Kid 90. Whatever pictures I had, whether it be these ones, but Ty also sent them to her too. But I think she used some of the photos in her documentary, The Kid 90. And there's Chris Dimitro, dude. What's up, Chris? It's been years. Brittany, Jonathan, Ty. I guess this is when they went on Loveline. Fuck, that's right. This is K-Rock Loveline. This is K-Rock Loveline back in the days. Why is the quality so bad? I don't know. But Ty, thank you for the pictures. So I could put on file. Just even though I'm not in any of them, I wish I was. I had other pictures of some of them with me, but I lost so much shit in my hard drive. I never had physical pictures because they always come from other people. There's when I did the play in Washington, met Ronald Reagan. When I became an actor, the first play I did, meeting Ronald Reagan. After the play, somebody got a picture of me. There's me and Jack at a party. Ray Romano. Whoops. Ray Romano at the poker tournament. Not Jackie Chan, the poker player. How many more pictures do we have to go through? I'm getting tired, but I'm having fun, kind of. Oh, I did a commercial with him, and I got a picture of him. The pictures aren't good. Academy Award winner. Hey! My boy. Supernatural. The girls love him, dude. Love him. That was when I was on that show in Canada for a while called Dark Angel. Look at me with my Playboy. Thinking I'm a Playboy out there in Canada. Wearing my jacket. I think that's on the set of Dark Angel, yeah. Me and Jess. We became really friendly. I met her years earlier on the set of Idle Hands with my other friends. I used to hang out on sets every once in a while. I'm proud of Joe Montana. No, that's not. Is that? Yeah, that's Joe Montana, right? That's on the set of my movie Captain Nuke and the Bomber Boys. Joe Piscopo on the set of that movie. Oh, there's Joey from the other event that I was talking about earlier. Look at this guy's face. Damn it, what happened? But yeah, Joey invited me to that event. And around Joey, you have to not smile. I gotta see if they have me on their podcast. I think he has a podcast with his brothers. Maybe I can get a hold of him. Maybe I could be on that podcast because I need fans. Jose fucking Canseco. That boy was into some shit back in the days when we were playing poker. He was scamming, trying to get money wherever he could. I guess his daughter's famous now. Dating celebrities. I'm not quite sure. Dawson! That's on the Dude Where's My Car premiere as well. With my crappy camera, you can tell. I was trying to buy digital cameras and stuff. You know, I was trying to do the technology stuff. Oh, this is when Kat Dennings posted this on X or Twitter back in the days. Look at this. My goodness. I do. Do you at MichaelRayBower? I would so totally marry DonkeyLips. They sent that picture to me. I'm like, oh my fucking God. That shit's insane. One of the best memories. There's Kevin. Before he had his heart attack and everything. I went to a Laker event to play poker. Met him before he passed away. The Laker owner, Jerry Bush. Macaulay. You guys love my shirt? Munchachi, I can play Atari. Munchachi, I can play Atari. Some cool pictures. Really cool pictures. Macaulay got a Hollywood Star Walk of Fame. Congratulations, man. But I'm afraid, did the Illuminati accept you again? Is that what happened? Look at that. Those are not real diamonds. I can't afford real diamonds. Those are cubic zirconiums. I'm trying to look cool. I'm trying to be a playboy. I'm looking for a wifey. I used to love to try to make those type of shirts where you'd print a picture and you put it on there. I was dating a girl at this time. That's why I have like a commitment ring around my neck. And she told me, oh, wear a Munchachi shirt. That's my favorite character. Oh, there's another poker event. That's right. The weigh-ins. One of the weigh-ins. Not that I know them all from multiple events. Not everybody I know from multiple things. There's one of the greatest moments that I gave my dad was when I was working on that movie with Martin Sheen. My dad is the biggest Apocalypse Now fan. And my dad decided to come down and meet Martin Sheen. Look how proud he is. Like, oh my God. That's when I felt like I was a real actor. When I met Martin Sheen. That's when I felt like I was a real actor. So it's one of the proudest moments I could give my dad. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Rest in peace. I miss you. I love you. I'm so glad I gave you this day. My dad was still a smoker. You could tell they got the fucking pack of cigos up in the fucking in the thing, but that's on the set of that. All right, everybody. Look, I got plenty more pictures I can go through, but I'm gonna stop it here. I'm burning out. It's been 3 hours. I love you guys. If you guys want to see this again, maybe we can do a part 2 tomorrow. But I got to get out of here. I got plenty more pictures. Let me see how far I was in that folder at that exact moment. Yeah, dude, I got 375 photos, according to this, and we were at probably 70. Shit, I got a lot that to be proud of. So we can go through that at another time. Guys, I appreciate y'all. Get your final super chats, your donations, whatever you feel like maybe I earned it, I deserve it. Get them in now. And I appreciate you, but I'm going to start my day at 10:30, even though I woke up at 4 a.m. I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for being there for me on my good days and on my bad days. And appreciate y'all. Oh, I am so blessed and thankful and grateful. Thank you for all my adventures, my love, my life, everything I have, even the studio apartment with no kitchen. Thank you. I am truly, truly lucky and blessed because so many people wouldn't have made it this far with all the issues in the world. You guys like my slogan? Maybe I'm going to put out a slogan every day or every time I broadcast live. Today's one, I think I'm going to try to pick slogans or something from TV shows and movies. And if you guys want to enter a slogan or a saying or a phrase from any movie, leave it in the comments of this video. And then some of the ones that resonate with me, I'm going to copy and paste them. And then on a future episode, I'm going to hopefully post that quote from that movie. And you're going to know that I found it from you in the text of the video, not the replay of the chat, but in the actual forms. So write some quotes that I in the future shows I can put out there. Do you guys know where this one is from? I'm sure you do, but still, I think that would be something fun that I can do to represent you guys for future videos. Larry K. Much love, Mikey and friends. Stay positive. Yeah, you guys are all freaking amazing. Array of Light, Chris, Michael, everybody, hit me up on social medias for further contact. Sometimes I answer DMs and I say hello a little bit better than when I get online, because I get online, as you guys can tell, sometimes once a week, twice a week, whatever the case may be. But yeah, give me some phrases and some stuff to do. Oh God, I'm getting dizzy right now. Do you like the band Third Eye Blind? They're such a great band. Yeah, name one of their songs. I'm sure I love them. I'm sure I'll sing one of their songs. Have a great day, dear. We got 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App to reach our goal. I don't think we reached our goal today, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I was blessed in other ways. So for Array of Light, rerun, and for deport Elon Musk, interesting. And everybody else who tuned in today, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. God bless. Fuck this shit. Let's just go out now. Fuck this shit. The world is kind of crazy. Let's go dance and have a good time while everybody gets drunk in the Dabbleverse and sips on wine. Fuck this shit. I'd buy that for $1. Yeah, RoboCop, baby. RoboCop. You know what? I'm going to write all these down right after I end in about a minute or two, so I have some for a future show. Looking forward to finding you on other sites and connect more. I appreciate that, Array of Light. Yeah, you're doing good work with Kiki. I think Keanu is going to work with that Ashley Cummings girl soon. I think that's what's going on. I've been in contact with Ashley Cummings a little bit just to get to know her, because I think she's a very nice soul, and she's getting corrupted by the Dabbleverse people, taken advantage of, and all of that shit I'm trying to avoid from a lot of them. But, you know, so I talked to her a little bit, getting to know her. So I think her and Keanu might do something, which will be good for them. You have two ladies to maybe make a little bit of money. Two ladies maybe to make a little bit of money. We got Corn Diff saying, what's up? How you been, dude? How's your brother, first off and foremost? And how are you? First off and foremost. How are you? Second, how's your family? I hope you're doing well. What are you up to today? Well, I'm going to take a walk around the block before it gets too hot. Just get a little walk. I need to let go of some of this anxiety I've had during this entire show. And then I'm probably going to come inside and might work on my merchandise store a little bit more and watch YouTube or podcast in the background. I'll probably be in bed by 7 or 8 o'clock tonight because I woke up at 4 in the morning. I'm trying to stay on a good schedule. But today was a good day. Infamous Ant said, good morning. What's up, dude? What's up, Infamous Anthony? It's crazy to see the cycle of people that come in and out of this corner of the internet. I mean, that's one thing about the Dabbleverse, if that's what it's called. It's like all the rejects. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but it's like a lot of people that are comedians or actors or whatever the case may be, or they got famous siblings, you know, that like we're all struggling, but they want to make a living. They want to do podcasts. They want to do comedy on the side. So they created like that Dabbleverse, but they eat their own. And if they could all come together in a positive manner, there's so many talented people, whether creatively or podcastively or artwork or design oriented or business oriented. If they came together instead of berating each other just for clicks and views, dude, they could make movies, comedy fucking movies, man, with some entertaining people. Kevin Brennan as the old man or something like that. Me as, the D-list actor trying to make a comeback, whatever. It'd be interesting. But no, they're too busy fighting each other, exposing each other's secrets and making fun of their apartments or their bedrooms or their chairs or their clothing or, what they said or who they went on a date with. It's fucking annoying. It's annoying. There are some talented people out there that are truly funny. They could be making movies, man. So I feel sad for that shit. I feel sad. I'm going to leave it at that. Get to the chopper. There you go. There you go. There you go. Get to the chopper. All right, everybody. Block party. Oh, thank you for saying it's been a couple days. Nice to see you, Block Party. So I'm going to respect the super chats while I get on out of here. So Ryan A., thank you. Brent Mania, thank you. Chris Thompson, thank you. Muttering J, thank you. Sarah, thank you so much. Happy belated birthday. Chris again, thank you. Larry for becoming a member. Larry for hooking it up again. And then Annie Gershmelt from the Dabbleverse telling me to move to Vegas so I could be close to Patrick Melton. Oh, trying to prove they have money when they're all probably as broke as I am. But they won't admit it, and they don't have the humility to admit it, that they're struggling as well. Annie might be Patrick's wife. I don't even know. I heard he had a wife. There it is. Thank you again, Larry. All right, guys. Guys and ghouls, thank you so much for hanging out. I freaking love you. I appreciate you. And stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. And maybe we can do this again tomorrow. Let's hope that I'm having a good day. I'm trying to be more consistent. I hope you guys had a good time, man. We made DonkeyLips action figures on AI. We talked about the Tinfoil Hat podcast I might be going on. We talked about new positive beginnings. And we looked at some famous friend photos that I'm very proud to have had. And we told a couple of stories. All in all, today was a beautiful, blessed day of life. I love you all, and I hope the day goes good for the rest of the day for everybody. I'm out. I love you. Good night.